energy of heat and light, and of the forces that produce them.
hand of protection over every driver and their team. In Christ's name, amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome Gardner Police Department Patrol Sergeant Justin Weathers.
Oh, say, can you see?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we had.
Hey, Daniel. Hello.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Start your engine.
Sergeant Weathers.
Drivers now will get their final handshakes and fist
Welcome,
bumps
ladies and gentlemen. KimbroNator here. We're back at it again. Xfinity Kansas Lottery Series 300 here in just a minute. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere, guys. Be sure to like this stream and drop a subscribe if I've earned your subscription. So we got a great race up ahead of us. I'm trying to pull it up on TV. I want to just go ahead and tell you guys this. I am not going to show any more video of NASCAR on my channel. So if you come here to see footage of it, I can coach you on where to go see it at, guys. There is, you can go on NASCAR's website and pull up the cameras, but this is a community. We're going to build it around stats and everything here. And you guys are hammering away the poll. So you want the logo or the plain text? So I'm going to change it to plain text. This is a new app I'm testing out here. This is the first stream. So here comes the logo. Change. There's the logo for the car numbers. We have, so we can see the whole field. Make sure we got it here.
By Hurricane Helene, and you can help now. You can donate to the Red Cross. Your donation enables the Red Cross to prepare for and respond to and help people recover from this disaster. Visit redcross.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS. That's 800-733-2767 to make a financial donation or to schedule a blood donation appointment.
So this race is actually on USA. So if you want to watch this race with us, be sure to turn on the USA Network.
Minutes away from the command from Kansas Speedway. This
I'm trying
is
to pull it up on
my.
I'm using
voice of NASCAR.
YouTube TV, so I'm trying to pull it up here so I can kind of see it, and it's easier to see and visualize at times. So have to alphabetize. There's so many channels, and for me, it's not showing on here. Interesting. Let me search. It says on here CW. The CW for me. Yeah, I'm turning it on here now. Let's see. It says CW for me. All right. How is everybody doing? Good deal, Kenneth. It's easy to Geico. I'm not going to make you guys listen to all that. Awesome, awesome. So we have two different views today. So see the whole field here, and we'll go back and you can see the top 20 on this view here, ladies and gentlemen.
Xfinity Series. Before we take you downstairs for the command, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
We're going. Alrighty, guys, we got 4 likes on this stream. Be sure to drop those likes on the stream. Those help out tremendously. Our goal for this stream is 100 likes. I think we can do it, so be sure to hit that like button.
The Speedway on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Motor Racing Network with live coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Today it is the Kansas Lottery 300 and race number 1 in the playoffs. The round of 12 starts right now.
Yeah, and the NASCAR Xfinity Series has been, as of late, one of those series where anybody can win a race. As a matter of fact, the last 7 races of the season have been won by 7 different drivers. And when you look at where we're at here at Kansas Speedway,
pretty crazy
Jeff,
stats here, guys.
The last 5 Kansas races have been won by 5 different drivers.
We got
Brandon
stage
Jones
1 is going to be
0-45
laps.
Race. And by the way, he's leading the field.
200, it's 300 miles.
So we are
even
ready to go. 38
when I first got into it, I always thought 300 was 300 laps. It's 300 miles.
Right now, let's begin with our command downstairs.
Kansas Speedway, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Please welcome host of New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB and Kansas City native Steven St. John.
Here he is. Here we go.
Start
your engines. Let's go. Here, whip them up.
38 NASCAR Xfinity Series machines come to life. The Kansas Lottery 300 is next.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 47 viewers, 4 likes. Be sure to hit that like button, guys. Like I keep harping on it, but those likes are crucial to this channel. Let's get it boosted up. Who's going to win the race today? So you guys voted in our poll. Y'all like the graphics better. So we'll keep that up. So we'll end that poll. This is about to start. So we'll start a new poll. This is here on YouTube. If you want to watch it, for me, it's on the CW. It said USA, but it's on CW for me. Depends on where you're at. So TV can be kind of different sometimes. So we got the new poll just started. So is this your first time here? Let me know. Let us know in the chat, guys. We're building a community around NASCAR, football, baseball, and basketball. Just a sports guys channel, family channel, ladies and gentlemen, not just for men, but fans in general, guys. Let's keep it a good family-oriented chat. There's viewers of ours that watch this on a big screen TV. I'd love to see this on my big screen, so this new look, I'm going to pull it up on my, I only have a 65-inch. It's not that big of a TV, but I'm going to pull it up on my TV after the stream today just to see the quality of it. So curious to see if it's any better or different. Be sure to get your favorite beverage, guys. Got me some water. I need to get some more here in a minute, but this one's about to get kicked off, guys. Can we hit our goal? We only need 42 more subscribers to hit our 5,300. Tracy, good afternoon. Let's go, Tracy. Here's a starting lineup.
Qualifying earlier today, Leland Honeyman will start 38th. Brad Perez, making his first Xfinity Oval start, will start 37th. Ryan Vargas starts 36th. Patrick Emmerling goes 35th. Joey Gase is the 34th starter.
You're here,
Kyle
Kenneth.
Weatherman starts 33rd.
Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
32nd, and Logan
I did promise you, and that is
Daniel
today.
Dye will start 30th this afternoon. Ryan
This is the
Ellis,
stream that
29th.
happens.
28th will be Brennan Poole. Dawson Cram ready to go, starting 27th. Jeremy Clements 26th. J.J. Yaley will start 25th. 24th, Matt DiBenedetto. Parker Rutzloff 23rd. Shane Van Gisbergen will start 22nd, and Kyle Sieg will start 21st.
With Anthony Alfredo going 20th. Jeff
Alfredo
Burton
Pasta.
starts 19th.
Let's
Josh
go, Alfredo!
Williams, 18th starter, and Corey Heim 17th. Riley Herbst starts 16th.
Let me know if audio
Sheldon Creed
sounds
goes
different.
15th.
I did get a pop
Allmendinger
filter
starts
on my
14th,
mic
and
now.
Sammy
I have a
Smith,
pop filter now.
13th. The 12th starter, that's Ryan Sieg. Starting 11th is Taylor Gray.
Now your top 10 starters. Starting 10th, Austin Hill. Starting 9th, Justin Allgaier. Parker Kligerman will start 8th. Jesse Love 7th. Starting 6th, Eric Almirola. Sam Mayer will start 5th. Starting 4th, Connor Zilic. Starting 3rd, Cole Custer. And on the front row, starting 2nd, Chandler Smith.
Cole Custer.
And capturing the pole earlier today, leading the field to the green flag, is Brandon Jones. He cut a lap at 175.553 miles an hour.
Time now to take a swing around
That
this
is
mile-and-a-half
smoking.
Kansas Speedway. Bring in our two turn announcers who are going to be battling not only sunburn today, but maybe windburn. We'll start over in turns 1 and 2 from Barry, Vermont. That's Dave Moody.
Thank you, Alex Hayden. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a little breezy here today. We'll touch on the impact of that in just a moment. But first, the lay of the land here in turns 1 and 2. The variable degree banking in play here at Kansas Speedway. 17 degrees down on the bottom of the racetrack, 18 higher up, 19 higher still, and a full 20 degrees when you get up next to the outside lane and the safer barrier, which for many of these drivers this afternoon will be the fast way around, just inches off the outside wall, trying to carry full momentum. And on a gusty, windy day with the gusts blowing about straight across from turn 4 to turn 2, you time one of those gusts at the wrong time and it might get you a little bit closer to the wall than you had planned on being. All a good reason to keep an eye on the action, and we will do exactly that here in turn 2 at Kansas Speedway. Now to the other end of the property, Milford, Delaware's Mike Bagley.
Thank you, Dave, and good afternoon, everybody. That wind that Dave describes will create a nose wind for these cars and could be problematic when they race off the end of the back straightaway back into the variable degree banking of turns 3 and 4. The great news about Kansas, if your car is off in the chassis department, you can self-medicate until you have a chance to get to pit road. Maybe you're running the bottom, maybe you're running the top. You have options as far as lane choice is concerned, but to Dave's point, the fast lane this weekend has been the high lane up against the safer barrier. But you need to be versatile, because if everybody goes up there, you got to be able to drop down and pass. It's always fun to watch these races here at Kansas Speedway, and we're positioned on the back of the Ally billboard to do exactly that here this afternoon.
And there's a trip around the 1.5-mile Kansas Speedway. Now one more trip down pit road for some other stories that Alan and Steve have been following. Steve, let's start with you.
Alan chatted with Sam Mayer in our pre-race, though. Sam starts in the 5th spot. Had a chance to sit down with Sam during NASCAR Xfinity Series Media Day, and this is a bittersweet
Cool
portion of
Water.
his
I
career.
love that name,
Everything
Cool
he's
Water.
known, 110 starts over 4 years, has been with Junior Motorsports, but we're down to the final 7 races there, as next year he goes to the Haas family team
Haas
here
family.
in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. He's been really,
Let's
really
go,
good
baby.
on these mile
Let's
and a
go
half,
racing.
and
Let's
he
go
wants to have a
boogity,
good start
boogity,
here
boogity.
today. 2 of the last 3 races
Hey,
he's
be
won.
sure to
Texas and Homestead
tell
on
somebody
mile
you
and a
love
half
them today,
racetracks, and
guys.
he's looking to do more of the same here this
People need to hear
afternoon. That's
that.
the story on Sam Mayer, starts 5th.
Spread
Alan
love
Cavada,
and joy.
What's caught your attention here for the Xfinity Series?
Well, we talked to Justin Allgaier earlier, and the story is him chasing that championship. Well, Allgaier and his team unveiled his special helmet this week. This is a tradition going back years where Justin's daughter, Harper, helps in the design.
He's got a
this year,
special
even
helmet.
more special, because now his youngest daughter, Willow, got to help for the first time in the design as well. It's beautiful. Guys, I can describe it as part MRN blue, part white, but most importantly, it features some large horseshoes on it, which is a nod to Justin's grandpa, Bud Allgaier, a sense of good luck, and a nice message written on it from his daughters in their handwriting. It says, "Daddy, it's your lucky year." Let's see how much
Lucky year.
luck it
Let's
brings
go.
here in this year's championship chase.
You're right about that. We'll find out if it does indeed come into play today or not. As a matter of fact, it's also all weekend long an opportunity to honor a cancer hero along with the Martin Truex Jr. Foundation and the NASCAR Foundation. It's presented by Advent Health. You're speaking about Justin Allgaier's car. Well, he's got a name on the top of his race car. Pilot John Hickson. And he lost his battle with cancer. He was nominated for this by Scott
You guys
Hickson.
getting ready for this race? Y'all excited for it?
Fan was pilot John Hickson. Started going to the Daytona 500 back in 1990. Never missed a Daytona 500 until then.
We need to remember those people who got damaged from the storm. Absolutely.
He loved Daytona and Talladega. Unfortunately, lost his battle.
Keep them in our prayers and pray for the workers that are out there cleaning this up. A lot of people get seriously injured going there cleaning this up, especially electricians. So let's keep all those people in your prayers, because this is not over yet. This is going to go on for weeks, and if not, a few months.
That voice, by the way,
all
belongs
this
to
cleanup in those
Hayden.
storms.
My name is Jeff Striegel. Alongside is the championship-winning crew chief Todd Gordon, ready to go to work.
Hey guys, remember on the third lap, we hope we do threes in chat. Lap 3, threes in chat. Honor the man Earnhardt. You can see my shirt. Bill Earnhardt on my shirt. Threes in chat.
What are we trying to accomplish
on lap 3? Lap 3, guys.
Stack up those
we haven't started just yet, so
in a position.
get ready
Try
on
to
lap
get
3.
yourself as far forward as you can. Figure out what you got in your balance, your race car, but got to go get all those points. The playoffs have started. You never know when you're going to need one more. Go and get them.
Justin Allgaier and Cole Custer, the top two on the playoff grid. Those drivers starting the race below the cut line. When you look up and down, Jeff, Sheldon Creed starting at 3 behind. Then you've got A.J. Allmendinger, Sammy Smith, Parker Kligerman.
The lights are off the pace car.
Stage 1 finish can flip things
Lights are off, so they're getting ready to roll it here, guys.
For the round of 12, you've got to be mistake-free. You've got to come out of here, complete all the laps, get all the stage points you can, and focus on next week.
That is correct, Coldwater. Most of the equipment is the same. They try to keep them all pretty similar on purpose.
By Jason Brownlow. He'll make his way to the pit lane, and we'll be ready to get those
Xfinity probably a little bit different
to call it for the Motor Racing Network.
I'm not sure on the
Michigan. Here's Jeff
extent, but some of the drivers wait, unlike Formula One.
For the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
Here we go.
The run for the championship begins right now. The playoffs are underway here at Kansas. Brandon Jones, Chandler Smith, they're all ready to turn one.
The advantage
Here
goes
we go.
to Chandler Smith at the drop of the green flag.
Green flag, baby. Let's go racing.
Brandon Jones around the outside of Cole Custer.
Cole Custer will fall back in third. Connor Zilic now riding in fourth, side by side for a moment in fifth. Eric Almirola will break free of that battle with Sam Mayer. Oh, and Zilic is sideways. He'll hang on to the car. What a save by Connor Zilic out of 4.
Connor Zilic making his first career oval start in an Xfinity car. Got a lesson from a veteran in Eric Almirola.
A veteran.
He took the air off the spoiler.
Packed that left rear wheel well full of air. Nearly turned him around. It's almost going to happen again as here comes Taylor Gray trying to do the same.
Jesse Love has also gotten by.
Jesse
Connor
Love.
Zilic is trying to get his sea legs back under him. He's right in the middle of a 3-wide battle. He's got to his inside, Tanner Gray, and he's also got Parker Kligerman to his outside.
And Ryan Sieg is going to try to make it 3 wide right behind as well. Now it begins to sort out, at least for the moment. Meanwhile, the top 3 have broken away.
Chandler Smith shows the way.
Chandler Smith, guys. Any Chandler Smith fans in chat? Let us know.
They make their way to the back straightaway. Looking further back, Parker Kligerman, Zilic side by side. Taylor Gray has gotten away, and in front of him,
this is a fast track.
Jesse Love. He'll drive to the inside.
Jesse Love.
Couple of Chevrolet Camaros side by side off turn 4 for position number 5. Give it to the outside lane.
They're 2 and 3 wide. They're moving around pretty good on the track.
Jesse Love car headed to the corner.
They'll go single file now back into turn number 1. Front of the pack.
Some of them are getting a little bit sideways on the track.
A little bit at a
We're on lap 2, guys. Lap 2. Get ready for threes in chat. Get ready for threes in chat on lap 3.
And down to pit road. Battle for second now. Brandon Jones, Cole Custer, Chevy and Ford going at it there.
And that's a restart violation, pass-through penalty for Jeremy Clements. He'll serve it right now. Come back out onto the racetrack, and more than likely, Dave, go a lap down.
He's going to do exactly that as the leaders make their way into turn 1 and will bypass Jeremy
All right,
Clements.
lap 3, guys. Lap 3. Threes in chat. Earnhardt.
Not about a 2-car
in honor of Earnhardt, put a 3 in chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Back straight away. All the while, Chandler Smith beginning to pull away with the lead. His advantage now, some 4-car lengths.
Over Brandon Jones, who is second. Then Cole Custer goes third. Eric Almirola is fourth.
Bobby, thank you for that 3. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake.
5-place car. That's Justin Allgaier. Then it's Jesse Love stacked up behind him. Taylor Gray, Parker Kligerman, Sam Mayer, and Connor Zillich.
Justin Allgaier is going to jump to the bottom of the racetrack, make his way underneath.
That's right, guys. Those threes in chat. Smash the like button if you have not already, guys. Smash that like button.
So you got Allgaier, the lap car of Clements, and then you get back to Jesse Love, who is starting to feel
trouble off turn number 2.
One straightaway. One car goes around. It's Sammy Smith. He spins down to the apron on the inside of the back straightaway. Does not appear to have made any contact. Sammy
first
Smith
caution.
refires and pulls away.
So Sammy Smith will put us under the caution flag for the first time here this afternoon. It comes out early on lap number 6. Chandler
Website,
Smith,
let me
Brandon
change this.
Jones,
It
Cole
did not
Custer,
update.
Eric Almirola,
Our
Justin
first caution
Allgaier,
flag of
top
the day.
5, lap 6 under caution.
Mom, meet Sarah.
Change
Those first-time Nana moments.
Yeah, welcome to Flight 101.
Mute that for a second, guys. How is everybody doing this Saturday? All right, let's do this here. All right, guys, be sure to hit the like button on the stream. We're at 5 likes. We got 50 people in here. Smash that like button while we're here, guys. It boosts us up to get more and more people in.
Is not how Sammy Smith wanted to start this race, but to no avail, and he is limping that car now onto pit road. We'll follow up there in a moment. From Kansas Speedway, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Voice of NASCAR. All right. That little yellow bar to my right here is the caution bar on that mode, and on that mode it's above me. So that is a caution and green light. So when the grace is green, that will be green, guys. Still, I got a new app I'm testing out here, so this is the first time running this app for bringing you guys the best coverage I can bring you here. I'm thinking in NASCAR, F1 is making me so mad. Dre, is it? I've heard of that on some people. So I think it's a great sport. They have their ups and downs. They try their best to appease all the people. So absolutely love to have you, and welcome to the channel. I appreciate you stopping in here. Be sure to drop those likes, guys.
There right now. We're going to start with Sammy Smith, Alan. Obviously not the way he wanted to start it here at Kansas.
Now, Sammy Smith has been on and off pit road once. He's got to come back, though, because there is significant damage on the right side. You described the spin that brought the caution out. It started a few laps before that after contact from behind from A.J. Allmendinger.
Allmendinger's caused it.
That made him loose and may have cut a tire down. Then it led to even more problems. So they've been in, put 4 tires on there, Sunoco fuel, but then they really started working on the right side of the car. The spoiler, they may describe it as the ear of the spoiler, the ultimate edge, that was bent, so they had to rebend that to make it straight. They're going to come back in, fix even more damage on the right side, try to salvage as much as they can right now.
Yeah, tough break for Sammy Smith, a playoff driver. Another playoff driver, and Shane Van Gisbergen also came to pit lane. Steve Post?
Yeah, and Alex, he reported the car was just extremely loose. In fact, they did 4 rounds of adjustments on the car. That is a major, major change. You ain't going anywhere fast when you have to make 4 rounds of adjustments on a car. So Kevin Walter, the crew chief, brought him down under this early caution, made the adjustments, and SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen, back out on the racetrack to see.
SVG, guys, any SVG chants in chat?
Right now we're working lap 8 of 200. 300 miles will make up the distance here this afternoon for the 38 race teams on the property. Stage 1 done at lap 45. Stage 2 at lap 90, and then 110 more to the black and white checkered flag.
Here they come up off turn number 4 behind the pace car, and we will get the 1 to go signal from Chief Starter.
1 to go, guys. 1 to go. This will go green when they have the green flag, the bar.
Opportunity to choose what lane you want to restart in.
Chandler Smith will go to the inside. Brandon Jones to the outside. Cole Custer to the outside. We have seen the outside lane.
Man, I would love to have that pace car. Would you guys like to have that Toyota Super pace car?
Electing to restart inside row 1. Bit of
that
a surprise.
Car looks
maybe not. His Joe Gibbs Racing teammate,
wonder how well
Eric
that car
Almirola,
will perform against the race cars.
The racetrack will be on his back bumper for this restart.
And that restart is a Geico restart presented by Geico.
Geico
is
restart.
Your insurance playbook lacking? Switch to Geico and get all of your insurance coverage from one place. Go to geico.com today.
I have Geico. It's good insurance.
Laps are complete. Lap 10 will go on the board when they come back around to the Geico restart zone and get this Kansas
restart
Lottery
zone,
300
guys.
restarted. Todd, the opening handful of laps. Anything jump off the page at you?
A couple things, and good to see him on pit road. Shane Van Gisbergen was really struggling with his car there. We've seen a couple of them that really missed the balance loose. Connor Zilic there really had his hands full going through there. It'd be interesting to see how that settles down through the rest of this stage.
Chandler Smith making just his second start at this level. He ran here 1 year ago, finished 32nd, did not lead a lap. So far, Chandler's led the first 9. The 22-year-old driver from Talking Rock, Georgia, Chandler Smith, getting ready to pace the field back to the green flag. He's got Brandon Jones alongside. Eric Almirola right behind Chandler Smith inside of row number 2. Cole Custer ready to go outside row 2.
Cole Custer.
Here they come. Up
Here
off
they
turn
come,
number
guys.
4.
They're getting
Pace car
ready.
hits the pit lane as they come to the line to complete lap number 10 into the Geico restart zone. Back on the throttle they go. And through the gearbox as the green flag goes back.
They're lighting it up.
Chandler Smith has a trunk full of his teammate Eric Almirola.
As a matter of fact, 3 Joe Gibbs Racing teammates lined up nose to tail.
3 of them nose to nose.
That'll be enough to push Chandler Smith to the lead. Brandon Jones to second.
Catch up.
Allgaier giddy up in the outside
Come
lane.
on, computer, catch up.
First side-by-side battles for
started
third.
up.
That's where
Even the
Eric
TV, the
Almirola
radio is
raced
just
to the
ahead.
inside
This is
of Cole
crazy.
Custer's trying to find a way around Brandon Jones.
Taylor Gray looking on 3 wide for second, maybe.
There we go, green now, baby. Let's go racing.
Will hold down second, side by side though, right behind Eric Almirola, working down on the inside of Cole Custer.
Almirola on the move early, takes it all the way down, actually flirts with the area below the white line. Going
It's 3 wide still.
Custer flying around the outside. He'll reclaim third. Here's Almirola back to fourth. He'll fall into the clutches of his teammate Taylor Gray with Justin Allgaier looking on behind Gray.
Further back,
Allgaier all the way, baby.
Logan Bearden drifted up and slapped the outside safer barrier. He'll continue on as we come to the line. Chandler Smith's opened up 3 car lengths on second place, Brandon Jones.
Jones rides in second, then it's another 3 back to Cole Custer, who's all over the racetrack right now looking for speed. This time around, he runs the safer barrier. Last time he was down on the white line.
Took the outside lane that time out of 2, and that will help him get a good run.
Lap 12, come up on lap 12.
He's trying to get to the back bumper of Brandon Jones as Jones tries for the lead.
Well, that's a good battle, isn't it, Mike? Brandon Jones is there. Chandler Smith has got the lead. Brandon now.
Chandler, Jones, Custer,
back, and Cole Custer
Eric.
looking on.
Right behind them, they are side by side now for position number 4. Gray goes to the inside on Almirola. Gray to the bottom. Almirola topside.
Battle for the lead to the back
They're bouncing back and forth.
Jones has reached the back bumper of Chandler Smith. Looked like for a moment he was going to try a move down low. He'll check up, go to the outside, and try to get that Chevy wound tight topside.
He's going to make the momentum, try to
Everyone
work.
too wide, too wide.
Jones to the inside of Chandler Smith. However, Smith is strong at the point.
Brandon Jones trying to sneak a wheel to the inside.
Will he get in there?
To the bottom on Chandler Smith, but Smith too strong. Holds him off. He will fall back. Brandon Jones in line, single file.
While they battle for the lead, they pulled away from Cole Custer by maybe 6-7 car lengths. Behind Cole is another 4. Back to Eric Almirola and Taylor Gray, and a battle for 4th.
Yeah, with Justin Allgaier looking on. So good
Allgaier,
racing
he
early
is.
here this afternoon
He's
at the
moving
Kansas
up.
Speedway. Good battle for the lead between Chandler Smith.
Allgaier's in 7th. Any Allgaier fans in chat?
Got 3rd, and now they're side by side for position number 4.
Almirola and Taylor Gray are at it again. Gray
Cole Custer in that 0 car.
He's got a pretty good run on him, but Almirola's strong up high.
A couple of Toyota Supras racing for position there. Gray started that run to the bottom, had to back away on the back.
Those are a pretty car. I love the Toyota Supra.
To close in to make that a 3-man dance.
Allgaier runs the bottom
They're
of the racetrack.
very aggressive
Lets
looking.
The car drift wide in position number 6. Just in front of him, Taylor Gray all over the back bumper of Eric Almirola.
Almirola took it all the way to the infield to try and shut off that low line drive. Now he'll go up to the fence. Once again, Gray, this time in the middle of the racetrack, trying to put a wheel underneath it.
A couple of Joe Gibbs Racing teammates racing
They're
for
just a
4th
half a
with
second
Junior
off.
Motorsports
Jones and
driver
Custer.
looking on.
They're
Taylor
right there
Gray's
with
got a
Smith.
fast car, but he has not been able to find the lane he needs to get around the Almirola car.
Good battle further back now, Mike, and that's Austin Hill and Sam Mayer. Austin's got 7th, and Sam's trying to take it away here at the line. Down below the apron is Sam Mayer. They'll continue to go wheel to wheel back to the corner.
Side by
There are
side.
Parker Kligerman's in 9th, and Hurst is in 10th.
And he's going to take that spot away from Hill as they exit turn 2.
Put Sam Mayer in 7th. Austin Hill drops to 8th in a private battle. They are about 4 car lengths ahead of Parker.
There we go, guys. Smash that like button. Thank you for those likes. Let's keep hitting that like button.
Circuit here with 27 to go now.
Let's hit
In
10
the
likes
opening
here.
stage of the race,
If
Chandler
you can only
Smith
hit the
now
like
has been able
button
to
one
break
time,
free
you hit
and
it twice,
clear.
it takes it
Further
off.
back, Sheldon Creed
How
and
is it
Riley
going,
Hurst
Lloyd?
have
What
been
is up,
going
my
at
friend?
it. Hammer and tong back to turn number 1.
Let's go, baby. Let's go racing.
To watch. Neither driver giving the other one an inch
Let's
right
go
now.
racing, buddy.
He's got the spot. He's got the high groove. Creed running down low.
They are racing for the 10th position. Creed with a good run out of 2 will open up the inside lane halfway down the back straightaway. And here's Creed. He'll dive in way deep into turn 3.
And trying to pick up position number 10 away from Riley Herbst. We're 19 down. Chandler Smith right now showing the way over Brandon
Chandler
Jones,
Smith
Cole
has
Custer,
led most of this
Eric
race.
Almirola, and Taylor Gray.
And
That is your
17
top
of the
5 at the moment. The rest
17
of
of
the
the
top
lots,
10
19.
is Justin Allgaier, followed by Sam Mayer. Austin Hill is 8th, Parker Kligerman 9th, and Sheldon Creed has, again, just cracked into the top 10.
Running 11th is Riley Herbst. 12th is Jesse Love. 13th is Connor Zillich. 14th is Corey Heim.
There we go, 10 likes,
Ryan
ladies and
Sieg.
gentlemen.
AJ
Thank you for that.
Allmendinger
Let's
back
keep
in
smashing
16th.
that button if you haven't
Parker
already.
Retzlaff 17th.
I got Custer
Kyle
for the
Sieg is
win.
18th. Matt DiBenedetto 19th, and Brennan Poole
Amora
20th.
for the dark
Take you all the way
horse.
down the leaderboard here at lap number 20 with 100.
I'm liking Heel is who I like.
Still remaining. Anthony
I
Alfredo
don't know.
21st, 22nd. Josh
But
Williams running.
Alfredo
in front.
Pasta is
Jeff
pretty popular,
Daniel
though, I
Nye,
heard.
24th.
That's what somebody
Shane
tells
Van
me.
Gisbergen 25th. Kyle Weatherman, J.J. Yaley, Jeremy Clements 28th. Leland Honeyman 29th, and Sammy Smith is 30th.
31st is Brad
It doesn't
Perez.
capture my
Ryan Ellis
mouse on that. I'm gonna
32nd.
do that.
Dawson Cram is 33rd. Joey Gase is 34th. Blaine Perkins is 35th. Ryan Vargas 36th. Patrick Emmerling 37th. And Logan Bearden on and off the pit lane after having walked wall contact is back in 38.
That's a look at the leaderboard presented by Napa on lap number 21. Elevate your engines.
21 coming up, guys. 21.
Longer with the advanced formulation and protection of Napa full synthetic engine oil.
Yeah, fast pasta, man.
Locations nationwide.
Napa. All righty, guys, we're here. We're going racing, lap 20. With 25 more to go in stage 1 of the Kansas Lottery 300, guys. We are here. Here's the new look going forward with NASCAR. No more cameras, unfortunately, guys. NASCAR, they don't like that, so I'm not going to show any more cameras in my feed. I do apologize if you're looking for that, but if you're looking for it, stay here with me and put it on your computer, turn on the NASCAR and click live, click the aerial or overhead. Did I get a new computer? No, I did not. It's still my same computer. I wish I had a new one. This computer's 10 years old. I need a new one pretty bad. But yeah, so you can turn on the live feed there, or even on the NASCAR app, you can do the live feed as well. But hang out here with us and interact with chat.
Doesn't have a top 10
and we'll
finish.
Bring in the radio feed with us.
Moved into second, got by Brandon Jones, bumping Brandon back to third. Chandler Smith showing the way. Eric Almirola right behind Brandon running fourth. And Taylor Gray rounds out the top 5. 24 laps complete. 21 remain in the stage from Kansas Speedway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
All righty, guys. Let's keep smashing away. We're at 10 likes. Our goal is 100, and maybe stretching it for the day on the stream. Haven't been able to stream most of the week, guys. But, hey, I'm back. I'm glad to be back. Still don't feel 100%, but I'm getting there. I haven't felt too great myself. But, hey, we're fighting through it. Allergies have been kicking my butt here lately, guys. Currently a lap 25 of 200. 45 in this stage, so 20 laps to go in this stage 1. Chandler Smith, Cole Custer are our leaders right now. What do you guys like this new look? Is it too hard to read? Let me know. I'm trying to give you a lot of information in a short window, so hope you guys like it. Just trying something new today on the stream.
Eric Almirola up to second now.
Yep.
As he gets by.
He is.
Cole
Eric
Custer,
Almirola's
Chandler
up in
Smith
second.
Continues to show the way here on lap 26. Smith, Eric Almirola, Cole Custer, Brandon Jones, and Taylor Gray. Alex, we have been on the Motor Racing Network trying to help and do what we can. Hurricane Helene has affected thousands of people. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all of those folks, and there's a way that all of us can pitch in and help in this time of need.
Yeah, there absolutely is. You can go to the Red Cross website, visit redcross.org to help and donate there, or you can call them if you prefer. Call 1-800-RED-CROSS. That's 800-733-2767 to make a financial donation. Or if you prefer to text, you can do it that way. You can text the word Helene to 90999 to make a donation.
Donate a 5, a 10, a 20. Donate what you can. Just simply donate, that's for sure. And we'll have those numbers and everything for you throughout today's broadcast and tomorrow when we broadcast to Hollywood Casino 400 Kansas
Hollywood
Speedway.
Casino, baby.
2 o'clock. Mike Bagley and the crew will have NASCAR Live Race Day. We'll take you all the way up to the green flag. Right now, it's Chandler Smith showing the way. Alex Hayden on lap number 29.
And
he's stretching his lead a little bit too.
Lap in today's race, 28 of the 29 laps. Brandon Jones, our pole sitter, got credit for leading just one other lap that we've run today. As a matter of fact, Chandler Smith is another one of the drivers carrying a special Honor a Cancer Hero on board his race car. And right now, it's got it out at the front of the field. The Martin Truex Jr. Foundation and the NASCAR Foundation, along along with Advent Health, have names that on race cars all weekend long in all series competing here. On Chandler Smith's car, his name is Nikki Herrick, a 20-year registered nurse, 52 years of age. Back in January, was diagnosed with stage 4 bile duct cancer. Sadly, we lost Nikki back on the 19th of July. She was a huge Chandler Smith fan, and Tom Herrick said, you know what, I want to honor her and put her name on her favorite driver's race car at Kansas Speedway, and she's riding along with our race leader.
Shannon Curtis is riding along with our second place running driver.
That's good stuff,
in Eric
guys.
Almirola. 15 laps to go.
Eric Almirola's in second. He's right there behind Chandler Smith.
Let's get you down.
Man, they're getting close to the wall.
And find out what
hey, be sure to smash that like button if you have not already on the stream, guys.
When these cars come to pit road, Steve.
Well,
first time here, 23 votes. Wow, 48% of you. Yes, that is awesome, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back.
That means the nose wants to slide up the racetrack. Chandler Smith, Cole Custer, pretty happy with their race cars, and they're really working with Austin Hill just on braking and how to get the car through the corner, as he's just lacking overall grip. So, Jeff, I'm not hearing a real trend one way or the other. I'm hearing a little of this, a little of that, and I think that will determine what will happen when they come down. Now, they have 4 sets of the Goodyear Racing Eagles, so I would suspect when we get to the end of stage 1 at lap number 45, they will come in and take the first of those 4 sets laying on the ground here of the Goodyear Racing Eagles and make appropriate adjustments.
Today is the opening race of the playoffs, and as we run at lap 32,
what
the
playoffs?
4 drivers on the outside
you
looking
talking about playoffs here, guys?
Allmendinger, Shane Van Gisbergen,
what
Parker
is up?
Kligerman,
what is
and
up?
Sammy Smith, with points to be paid out in 11 more laps. Those 4 drivers below the cut line right now, Jeff, are not in position to earn a stage point.
Well, right now, A.J. Allmendinger running in position number 15, Shane Van Gisbergen 26th. Sammy Smith right now running back in 28th, and Jesse Love, of the 4 drivers you just mentioned, the highest, running at 14th. They have work to do. They're going to have an opportunity to get to pit road.
33 of 45 on stage.
The stage will end in 12 laps.
It
34.
will indeed, and for some drivers, Alan Cavana, they need to get to pit lane for one reason or another, and one of those drivers that would love to get down there under caution is Taylor Gray.
Yeah, Taylor Gray just a few laps ago looked like he was competing for a top 5 spot. Now he's falling back. There is something amiss.
Let's see here. I'm going to pull this up
Under the hood. They don't know what it is yet. They're asking about his voltage. That seems fine. So right now they're just trying to limp it to the end of the stage, put up the hood and see if they could diagnose something. But something wrong with the 19 car right now of Taylor Gray.
Taylor Gray back in 9th. Going to have a battle for the lead here in just a moment, Mike Bagley. We are 10 laps away from the end of the stage. Chandler Smith has led 34 laps, but Eric Almirola, Mike, is closing in.
He is indeed closing in. Eric has gotten around Cole Custer, and he is hammered down trying to catch the race leader. A few laps ago, Almirola was skimming.
Hammer down, baby. Let's go.
Just a bit of damage, not much, and that has not affected the speed of that car.
Not at all. He's chopped it down to 4 car lengths now. Dave Moody, where is Almirola beating Chandler Smith?
He's beating him in the corners. Chandler Smith is running that high line, running maybe half a car width off the outside wall. Eric Almirola.
Man, he's running close to the wall, too, on TV.
From the fence all the way
yeah.
Now he is down to a car length and a half behind Chandler Smith. Here's Smith. He'll go up the racetrack. He'll take it all the way to the safer barrier for a moment, pull it back off the wall.
He's pushing it.
Off that wall.
He probably can't even slide
They make contact.
a plate
Chandler
between
Smith
the wall and him.
Kicks out, saves it side by side at the line. Eric Almirola down to the inside on Chandler Smith.
Almirola, any Almirola fans in chat? Let us know, guys.
Chandler Smith once again inches off the wall. Eric Almirola takes the lead out of turn 2.
Wow, Almirola. He's in the lead now, fastest lap.
Ice. You can tell that the tires have given
got
up.
ice in his veins.
Manhandling their race cars. Eric Almirola just manhandled his to the lead.
He did, and he's going to drift up the racetrack off turn number 4. Chandler Smith is not giving up the fight. He's rallying back down at the bottom of the racetrack. 7 to go in the stage.
Chandler Smith is right there, tucked up under the rear spoiler of Eric Almirola. He dives to the bottom of the racetrack, puts the wheel.
Almirola's getting up at the top. Why is he getting so close to the wall?
Matt Carr, Brad
He's just running so fast and hard, I guess.
Eric Almirola, Chandler Smith racing for the lead. Here's Almirola. He'll take it all the way to the wall. Chandler Smith takes it all the way to the bottom.
8 of our top 10 cars right now are all playoff contenders. Eric Almirola is not. Could care less about stage points. On the other hand, Chandler Smith would like, Dave, all of them.
He's up close, up on the wall again.
Fortunately for him, Eric Almirola
Smith is right on him. He's not giving up much.
pulling away while he deals with a couple of lap machines on the backstretch.
Yeah, they're coming up on lap cars. It's going to make it tricky for him getting through.
A lap down, and now Eric Almirola's got wide open racetrack to work with, at least for now.
He does, with nobody realistically on the back bumper as he pulls away from those lap machines. Down to the line, lap number 40 on the board. That gives us 5 laps to go here in the opening stage. Further back, Brandon Jones, our pole sitter,
Brandon Jones.
Just a bit. Brandon Jones now finds himself in a mess of traffic headed to turn 1.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good battle on his hands right now. He's going to go to the top of the racetrack. Right behind him is Sam Mayer as they race for position.
Sam Mayer.
Sam's got to back away, though. Car got away from him just a tad coming off the corner. Here's Mayer, though, trying to keep pace with Jones as they work in and around some of the lap traffic.
That is the battle for position number 4.
Hills in 6th, Creed in 7th, Allgaier in 8th, Riley Hurst is in 9th, and Kilgerman is in 10th.
Brandon Jones, then comes Sam Mayer. That's the top 5 headed your way, Dave.
It's really been shocking how quickly Eric Almirola was able to run down Chandler Smith, wrestle the lead away, and now Mike Bagley nearly half the length of the backstretch for a lead.
Eric Almirola is
pulling away. He's on the move.
Trying to hang on to that race
Moving on.
right now. Almirola,
he's in the lead, guys. Almirola fans in chat.
A long
Let's hear
green
you.
flag run underway with a caution coming in 3 more laps when the stage concludes. Almirola has
almost
run
completed stage 1. Smith led 34 of the laps in stage 1.
The best long run car as he puts Sammy Smith down a lap.
Sammy Smith riding at the bottom of the racetrack. Almirola using the outside lane to get by. Another driver getting ready to go a lap in arrears, and that would be Kyle Weatherman.
Yeah, and that will give us 27 cars still running on the lead lap. Eric Almirola, a winner at the Martinsville Speedway.
However you say his name, I'm probably butchering his name.
This year, looking mighty strong so far here this afternoon, Dave.
Eric Almirola stealing their milk money and eating their lunch right now. He is far and away
stealing their money and eating their lunch.
He'll dive to the inside, put a lap on Kyle Weatherman.
As he does that, everybody else just trying to get to the end of this stage. Almirola, a slip or a slide here or there, seems unaffected by these tires wearing and giving out towards the end of stage 1.
The veteran NASCAR
end of stage 1, guys. Can we get another like before this stage ends? Be sure to drop those likes on the stream if you have not already.
Of stage number 1, he's free and clear of Kyle Weatherman at the moment.
Said he didn't want to race full time anymore, but he wouldn't mind some run.
There we go, guys. Thank you for that.
Really fast
Let's go.
car. Boy, did he get his win.
Those likes are crucial for a small channel. They help boost us and get to more and more people, guys. Thank you for smashing that. Let's get 100 people in here. We got 42 in here now. Those more likes gets out to more people and helps with the YouTube algorithm.
Taylor Gray with a ton of smoke. Caution flag is out.
We have a caution out. Oh, no. The stage 1's coming to the end.
Eric Almirola across the line,
gets
but
the
again, the
stage
caution flag
win.
is waving. Stage win number 4 in his 8th start of the season for Eric Almirola.
Yellow,
Chandler Smith.
you see above
These are the drivers that will collect stage points. Eric Almirola. Chandler Smith was 2nd, Cole Custer 3rd, Brandon Jones 4th, and Sam Mayer 5th. Sheldon Creed 6th across the line, Austin Hill 7th, Justin Allgaier 8th, Riley Herbst 9th, and Parker Retzloff 10th across the line to wrap up stage number 1.
And
looks like Taylor Gray's smoking.
Points in this stage is presented by the Powerball. Powerball, the official
got smoke
lottery
coming
game
from
of
his
NASCAR
car. I
wants to
can't
make
tell
you
what
a
happened.
millionaire in victory lane. Head to Powerball.com
His tires
to
don't
find
look
out
flat.
how you can enter the NASCAR Powerball playoff.
He's putting out a lot of smoke right now. Wonder if he blew his engine or something. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I'm trying to see if they're showing the replay on the TV, but I'm not seeing anything yet. It looks like, yeah, they went to a commercial now. What position they're going to put him in? Gray drops to 26th. His car was seriously smoking there, so not sure if he had something go out on his motor or what. Hey, guys, awesome. We're at 15 likes on the stream, showing 15 likes. We're still at, let's see, that's, I can't even do math today. My head's killing me. I'm counting 39 away from hitting. Yeah, 39 away from hitting 5,300, guys.
Behind the wall earlier in the race, Alan Cavana reported that something was going south with the engine. Finally, it let go on the final lap.
That's what it was, the engine.
Stage cleanup ongoing now with some fluid put down on the racetrack.
Oh,
From
man.
Kansas Speedway, this is the motor.
So there we go. We have an update. It was the engine went on Gray. So his race is done for the day, but sound like they got a little bit of a cleanup. One of the cameras on the car camera, they were showing there was fluid all over the camera. So it definitely something went there. Absolutely. What a race day, guys. Stage 1 complete. About to start stage 2 after they clean up this engine that went out on I just went Taylor Gray. You can see they got him grayed out now up here. It's on Taylor Gray's car. And this is a cool little graphic. It shows above me here, he's got a little engine. Status engine problems. That's pretty neat. Alrighty, guys. Hope you're having an amazing Saturday. Great race today, mid-afternoon. Hope you're having an amazing day today, guys. So thank you for stopping in the stream. I appreciate you. Everybody that's hit that like button. And let's keep hitting that like button. Let's boost this up to get more and more people in here.
Lane remains closed while cleanup takes place from the fluid that was put down on the racetrack right at the entrance to pit road, headed to the tri-oval.
Oh, that's right at
the
the
Taylor
entrance.
Gray engine that expired, and we're going to stay under this caution for an extended period of time. There's a lot of speedy dry being put down, let alone the end of the stage, but it's an opportunity once pit lane opens up for everybody to get there.
Sammy Smith already there. Alan, they continue to work on Sammy Smith's car.
They're just trying to do whatever they can to salvage this day, right? I mean, there was so much damage on the right side,
on the back of his
front
car
and rear. A lot of the work trying to calm down the driver as well. Again, this is the playoffs. It's about surviving and advancing, making the most out of bad days. They're trying to put as much bare bond and stuff as they can on there and keep themselves in something.
It looks like they got a sheet of duct tape
down pit road.
putting on his
the more
car
bare
right
bond, that silver shiny tape stuff, the more and more they put on, they're trying to improve the aero again, just trying to salvage a bad start to this race.
Yeah, after having contact in the opening laps from A.J. Allmendinger and eventually spinning around off turn number 2, Sammy Smith finds himself right now in the 36th position, one lap down. He is not in position for any sort of a free pass.
It does not look good for Sammy.
And he is 32 points below the cut line. The other three drivers joining him below the cut line at the moment. Shane Van Gisbergen, A.J. Allmendinger, and Parker Kligerman joining Sammy below the cut line. But again, Alex, this is race number 1. Obviously, you know, we talk about it. You want to be mistake-free. You want to get in and out of here with a good finish.
In and out.
You don't want to dig a hole that you got to climb out of next week.
No, you don't. And when you go to Talladega Super Speedway, the next race on the calendar, and then the Roval at Charlotte, the road course where you're turning left and right with a new configuration in the infield, exiting back out onto the main oval, there's a lot of unknowns still to go. And in this round, to be able to get out of Kansas Speedway with a good finish, maybe even a win. Well, if you're on the flip side of that and you come out of here with a bad finish, you find yourself in
would be bad,
close
guys,
to panic mode.
Yeah, like you know what we're watching.
Through the line
pit
here,
road
you got the
Sammy
line
returns. Sammy Smith, we're talking about. He's back on pit road, taking advantage, full advantage of this extended caution flag. Now pit road will open up for the lead lap drivers. Eric Almirola at the front of the field. He'll be on pit road here shortly, along with Chandler Smith, Cole Custer, Brandon Jones, Sam Mayer. That was your top 5 across the line. Green lights on, and Alan, here they come.
Coming into the pit.
Loose is the word on the radio up and down my section of pit road. Justin Allgaier says he is in a four-wheel drift out there. Brandon Jones says he can't get into the corner without kind of slipping, screwing it up, and ruining the rest of his lap. Eric Almirola, though, the only one of my drivers who gets better as the run goes on. Yes, at first he said he was loose, but his car just got better with the long run. 2 tires on the right side coming around to the left. Sunoco fuel in there. Steve Post, who you got?
Riley Herbst is another one of those, Alan, whose car gets better over the course of the run. They need to get it better at the short run, but they're pretty good on the long run. Here's Chandler Smith on the car. He just needs his car to turn a little bit
Everybody's
better.
pitting.
They're going 4 tires, chassis
They're going to go crazy in the pits.
Racing Fuel, the general, Cole Custer wins the race off from pit road. There goes Austin Hill and Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed, and it looks like it might have been Chandler Smith, your front 5, off from pit road. So other pit stops down here, lateral grip is what I'm hearing. Cole Custer needs more lateral grip, and one other driver here, Jesse Love, a little tight, he needed lateral grip as well. Pit stops, lap 49, the end of stage number 1.
The big gain on pit lane was Austin Hill and his team gained 5 spots on the pit stop. The race leader, Eric Almirola, and his team, they lost 6 positions.
Wow, 6 positions they lost on that. Sammy, poor old Sammy, he's already had 4 pits. He pitted on lap 6, lap 7, lap 8, and lap 46. That's crazy. Hopefully they get him corrected so he can stay out. First pit, stage 1 complete, lap 50 of 200, guys. 150 laps to go. Who are you guys rooting for in chat? Let us know. Be sure to let us know who you're rooting for. We have any Hill fans? Mayer, Creed, SVG, Custer. Custer's in the lead after coming through the pit. He was the first back out. What are you running? It's Denny Hamlin there. Guys, this is a new format I'm rocking probably going forward for a little bit. So the yellow here is caution. At the top, you can see you got the stage 50 of 45. That was stage 1. We completed it. Lap 50 of 200. And then below me, you can see like driver's points, cautions, fastest lap, most leaders, key moments are all below me here.
Female in motorsports is all of the young female fans that find me at the racetrack that are really excited to see me doing the job I'm doing and doing it well. And I've had so many young girls come up to me and say, you know, I didn't know that there was a place for me in motorsports, and now, you know, this is what I want to study in college. And to be one of a number of females who are opening and forging a path for other females who see a future in motorsports is really rewarding.
The Motor Racing Network honoring women in motorsports was brought to you by Ally Bank. No matter what you are saving for, whether it be race tickets, a car, or a new home, you need the bank that's your ally. Ally Bank, member FDIC.
Member FDIC.
Of course, Kim Kuhn is also a pit reporter for us here at the Motor Racing Network. She is very busy in the sport of NASCAR racing and has absolutely earned her spot.
A.J. Allmendinger back on pit road. They had an uncontrolled tire, and that just forced them to come back on pit road. He's now at the tail end of the lead lap. He is back in 25th position, but he's not alone back there among playoff drivers. Shane Van Gisbergen back in 24th. Sammy Smith, well documented, rough start. He is the furthest down of our playoff running drivers. One lap down, back in 34th. Cole Custer, though, is up front. Alex Hayden, Cole Custer, Austin Hill, Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed, Chandler Smith, 5 playoff drivers. So far, having a good afternoon.
Pole sitter Brandon Jones, an unscheduled stop, just came off the racetrack, came down, and they put the air gun to the right front lug nuts, and that's going to cost him a ton of track position. He'll have to fall in now at the tail end of the field since he made a pit stop when they were coming to choose. By rule, he will not get the opportunity to choose what lane to restart in. He'll simply have to go to the tail end of the long line here.
Getting ready to go in the Kansas Lottery 300.
Kansas Lottery 300, guys.
Ticket, and who knows, it could change your world in a matter of seconds. The Kansas Lottery 300, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, getting ready to go back under the green flag. It will fly on lap number 53, getting ready for a Geico
Getting ready, guys. They're fixing to start it back up.
Geico. Is your insurance playbook lacking? Switch to Geico and get all of your insurance coverage from one place. Go to geico.com right now.
Get the Gecko, guys. Get that
Field
green
works
Gecko.
behind the pace car over in turn number 3. They'll make their way over to the aforementioned Geico restart zone, and we'll get the Kansas Lottery restarted. There will be 37 laps to go in stage number 2. Up front, Cole Custer has everybody at his command. He'll be the control car and can get on the throttle first anywhere inside the
Lights
restart
are off
zone.
on the
reigning champion Cole Custer outside row 1. Chandler Smith working down to his inside. Here we go, getting ready to go back under the green flag on lap number 53. Make that Austin Hill on the inside.
And we have a green, guys. Green. Let's go. Let's go racing.
Sam Mayer working to his outside.
Good jump on the green flag by Cole Custer. He will easily break away with the lead and drop down into the low 1. Mayer around the outside will take
Mayer.
Austin Hill now will have to fight to hang on to 3rd.
Cole Custer is gone now by 3, now by 4. A car length. Sam Mayer breaks free of the pack behind him in 2nd, and A&D side by side for 3rd.
That's where Chandler Smith goes to the outside of Austin Hill up off turn number 4. Chandler Smith trying to get some of that lost real estate after leading earlier in the event. He led 36 laps and he's on the comeback.
Austin Hill not going to be happy with that restart. He started on the inside of row 1. Now he's going to be hard pressed to hold on to 3rd place. Around the outside, he'll drop back to 4th.
Smith away with 3rd. Hill now 4th.
8 of 45, lap 8 of 45 in stage 2.
Inside lane with Riley Herbst to his right elbow.
Eric Almirola looking on. Behind him, Parker Kligerman and Justin Allgaier. They're side by side off the corner. Down to the inside, almost on the apron, is Allgaier. To his right elbow is Parker Kligerman.
Kligerman letting it ride.
Custer, Mayer, Smith, Hill, Hurst, and Creed.
He will take the 8th position in front of them. Here's Eric Almirola going to work on Sheldon Creed. It was Creed a lap ago trying to take a spot away from Riley Herbst. That didn't work, and he may lose another.
He might very well do just that off turn number 4. Near contact there, Eric Almirola with the left rear quarter panel of Sheldon Creed. These two drivers now side by side.
They nearly bang on each other again on entry into turn number 1. That's going to cost Sheldon Creed some momentum. Almirola will slide under and take the spot. Now here comes Justin Allgaier.
The lane left open for Allgaier. Out of 2, but Allgaier didn't have the real estate that he needed. He'll back away and follow Creed back to the corner with Parker Kligerman behind Allgaier trying to find a fast way through.
Got a bunch of playoff cars running in the top 10. 57 laps complete side by side at the line. Chandler Smith working down to the inside of Sam Mayer to pick up position number 2. Cole Custer, then Chandler Smith, then Sam Mayer, Austin Hill, and Riley Herbst. That's your top 5. Sheldon Creed 6th, Eric Almirola 7th, Justin Allgaier Parker Kligerman, and Connor Zilich. The top 10 right now, Alex Hayden, in the Kansas Lottery 300.
I want to welcome back to the broadcast booth, friend of the Motor Racing Network, Stephen Ortiz, Director of Sales and Marketing for the Kansas Lottery. Good afternoon. How you doing today?
Hey,
had
Alex,
2 cautions today. 2 cautions so far, guys.
For the Kansas Lottery 300.
Tell us what's new. What's going on with the
45, lap 12 of 45.
The Kansas Lottery. It's been a extremely busy month. We've been at the State Fair, wrapping up here at the Kansas Lottery 300 for a busy month. It's also time for the Holiday Millionaire Raffle, giving away $1 million later this year.
Sign me up. I'm there.
Giving away $1 million.
Why is the partnership with Kansas Speedway and NASCAR so important with Kansas Lottery?
You know, this is really important for us that we have a loyalty program called Play On, and this is one of our most popular promotions that we do every year, that we bring 30 winners plus their guests that get an all-inclusive NASCAR weekend. And not to mention that NASCAR coming to Kansas, it's one of the biggest sporting events that we have here in our state, so we're always happy to be a great partner and be part of the action.
Tell us a little bit
guys,
about
just so you know, the Kansas City Chiefs do not play in Kansas. I didn't know if you knew that.
Hey, it's a great story. We got Stephen St. John's from Sports Radio 810 from the Morning Drive, and I wanted to say this morning he was out doing MC and ALS for the Cure, and that's something that's kind of near and true to my heart. My dad's a former United States Marine Corps. Today's his 73rd birthday, so I wanted to give him a shout out for his birthday. But my dad's also battling ALS, and I wanted to know everybody else out there that's battling ALS that they're not out there alone.
It's certainly a worthwhile cause for everybody to get involved and help battle that. It is something near and dear to a lot of folks' hearts. Stephen, when you look at what's going on here, another perfect weekend to go racing in the Kansas Lottery 300, where can folks learn and find out more about Kansas Lottery?
Yeah, you can go to kslottery.com or check us out on our website anytime. And, we're always putting out new content. You can see right here, I got some guys that are shooting here with me today that are going to roll out some stuff for us to see all the sights and sounds of NASCAR and what we do here at the Kansas Lottery.
You're a rock star. Welcome back to Kansas Speedway.
Let's go,
Thanks
guys.
for coming up and spending time with us.
Come on, guys. Let's smash that like button. 16 likes.
Looks like he's running to try to
Let's
get
more likes on this stream, guys. Let's get this out.
Closes today.
Lap 61 of 200.
Right
Stage 2, 16 of 45, guys. 45.
For the Kansas Lottery.
He's talking about Cole Custer, and he is indeed.
Let's go, baby. Let's go racing. It's race day. Who's excited for this? Who wants to see who wins? Your favorite driver in this?
Riley Herbst, Austin Hill, top 5, lap number 62 with 28 to go in stage 2.
Napa Auto Parts. You don't have to listen to that. I'm going to mute that for you guys. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. 17 likes. 39 subs and likes. That's right, Kenneth. We're getting there. Hey, guys, let's get as many in here as we can, because at the end of this race, Kenneth, don't spoil it for everybody, but there's something happening at the end of this stream, something kind of crazy. So for us hitting 5,000, we got a challenge, and it's going to happen at the end of this stream. So let's get as many people in here as we can.
Flag here on lap number 64 as we come back. Brad off the pace, down the back straightaway, coming to a virtual stop at the feet of Mike Bagley just outside of turn number 3. So we'll go back under the caution
I didn't
flag.
see what happened.
Time. Cole Custer, lap 64, out front.
We have another caution.
Sammy Mayer, Riley Herbst, and Austin Hill from Kansas Speedway. This is the Motor Racing
another yellow
Network,
out is right.
The voice of NASCAR.
Looks like I can't tell what
This
car.
is Steve Post. If you love sprint cars, you'll love Wing Nation. All the latest sprint car news and interviews from the stars of sprint car racing from around the country.
Brad Perez, it looks like his car coming out of pit stalled.
And Wing
coming out of the pit.
Facebook pages. We go live with the weekend's winners and
so that's why we have another
from
caution.
the country. You can also find the podcast
they did.
of
It
all
popped
past
up here
shows
on my new
YouTube
app,
or
the
subscribe to
NASCAR app.
podcast
So
on any of your favorite
lap
podcast
64,
providers. Wing Nation,
45
all sprint
stopped on the track. His car stalled out.
Keep
so.
up with all of the action
go,
during
guys.
the 2024 NASCAR season with NASCAR Today.
William Byron has
and it's
won
updated. Key moments below is updated here
Every
for us.
weekday
So
throughout the season, we'll bring
not
you
a
the
bad little
latest
app.
news
If
and
you guys
insights.
like the new look, let me know.
I really had in my mind, okay, we can really win this.
As we count down the days to championship weekend in Phoenix.
It's surreal still. I can't believe I'm in this position.
I'm Chase Elliott. Listen to NASCAR Today every weekday right here on the Motor Racing Network.
We got 54% of you guys saying yes, the first time here. Well, welcome, guys. KimbroNator here. Oh, I did not mean to have that on. So, hey, be sure to drop those likes on the stream, guys. We're at 17 likes. More likes, the better. More people get in here.
Flag. Then Brad got a push all the way to his pit stall. Hood is up there under caution for the third time. Cole Custer.
Third caution, guys.
Up front on lap number 66. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds.
All righty, guys. We're cruising away. 17 of 100 is our goal. I think I was pushing it today. Wasn't sure with the turnout. Hey, it's exciting, guys. Exciting to be back on race day.
Noon at the Kansas Speedway and running the Kansas
Motor
Lottery
Speedway.
300. It is race 1 in the playoffs for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, the round of 12. Glad to have you with us on the Motor Racing Network. Jeff Striegel alongside is Alex Hayden and Todd Gordon. Out in the turns, it is Dave Moody and Mike Bagley. Up and down pit road, Steve Poston, Alan Cavana. Time now for a mid-race update.
There's a mid-race update, guys.
We've had 6 official lead changes at the start-finish line among 4 different drivers. Chandler Smith has led the most laps today, a total of 36. Cole Custer has led 17. Eric Almirola has led 12. And Brandon Jones a single lap led. We work our third caution flag of the race. Sammy Smith put us under caution for the first time back on lap number 6, where he went for a spin off turn number 2. The second was a simultaneous stage 1 ending and Taylor Gray engine expiring. And caution number 3, our latest, for Brad Perez, who stalled on the racetrack.
Green light is on at the entrance to pit road. Most of the top 10, all of the top 10 will bypass it, but not everybody. Here comes Jesse Love onto pit road. Just a handful of drivers will make their way down. Jesse Love being one of them. Jesse Love, a playoff driver. Steve Post, what's the latest there?
Jesse Love has the wheeling colors on the Chevy Camaro SS red and white car. Brings it all the way down here to the turn 1 end of pit road. He's been fighting a very tight condition on the race car. They're going to change some tires. Sunoco Racing fuel goes in the race car here. Danny Stockman, the crew chief on it, going to make some adjustments. There goes the chassis wrench into the left rear of the car.
Wrench.
So they're just cars that have just been fighting that tight condition down here. Jeremy Clementson on pit road. Joey Gase is on pit road. And Alan, it looks like there's a few other cars down in front of you.
It's just Sammy Smith for me in terms of the playoff guys. Sammy Smith and crew, they just got a free pass, so one of the laps came back, and they're working on that car continually. Again, just trying to salvage a day, but every time they come back in, a little more bare bond, a little more tape. That should improve the aero handling just a little bit. Again, every spot
Jesse
matters
Love
here in
is
the
in the
playoffs.
pit.
They are taking full advantage of every second they can get on pit road.
3 playoff drivers came to pit lane. 1 is still there. Make it 2 still there. Sammy Smith, you just heard the report there. And now Shane Van Gisbergen, also an extended pit stop as they were working on the right rear corner of his race car, getting him back on the racetrack. And as Steve pointed out a moment ago, Jesse Love, the third of the 3 playoff drivers to pit.
Again, most of the top 15 staying on the racetrack. And that would be Cole Custer out.
And you guys seen Nutty Professor?
Still the yellow
We'll refer to him as Buddy
all
Love.
the way around the track. Chandler Smith,
Or
Sam
Buddy
Mayer,
Love from Nutty Professor.
Riley Herbst, Austin Hill, top 5. Sheldon Creed, 6th. All the top 6 playoff drivers.
So shaking bacon, guys.
Playoff driver Justin Allgaier, 8th. Connor Zilisch, 9th. Playoff driver Parker Kligerman is 10th.
Now, running in position 13 is Brandon Jones. If you recall, had to make an unscheduled stop before we went back to green for loose lug nuts on the right front. And Todd, that's a driver that is rolling.
Yeah, when he came back out tail end of the longest line, basically behind all the lap down cars and everything, drove his way up to 13th. He picked any lane that was available to him. If it was the top, it was the top. If it was the bottom, it was the bottom. If there wasn't one, he'd squeeze it up through the middle. It was an impressive drive
Derek?
forward to 13th.
CeeLo? Is CeeLo in chat?
Whether
I haven't
this
seen
continues
CeeLo.
forward after this caution.
It's
And Mike
KimbroNator
Bagley,
here, my friend.
Kansas Speedway, perfect for a driver
How are you
like
doing
that.
today?
If the top doesn't work, go to the bottom. Bottom doesn't work, try the middle.
So versatile, and we've seen every lane used so far today, Jeff. Once these restarts happen, everybody migrates to the top. Some will stay at the bottom, but as these tires fade and as these tires give up, that's when the hunt for the fast race lane begins. And we've seen every inch of this banking used so far.
They have some of these guys are nearly hitting the wall. They're getting close to the wall, too.
Of 200 have been complete. That gives us 132 remaining here. 22 to go here in stage number 2. Eric Almirola, non-playoff driver, won stage number 1. Chandler Smith and Cole Custer, playoff drivers, along with Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed, Austin Hill, Justin Allgaier, Riley Herbst, and Parker Kligerman all scored points in stage 1.
Sam Mayer ready to go on the inside. Behind him, Riley Herbst. Behind Riley is Eric Almirola. To the outside, Cole Custer, Chandler Smith, Austin Hill. Green flag goes back in the air. Lap
Here
number
we go, guys. We go racing again. Let's go.
here in Kansas.
And once again,
Let's go,
Cole
boogity,
Custer
boogity,
dominates the restart, drives away immediately by a car length over Sam Mayer. Chandler Smith trying to follow in the hard way around.
Oh, troubled off turn 2. Justin Allgaier gets turned around. He'll spin to the bottom of the back straightaway. He leaned on Sheldon
We
Creed.
get a green, then we go back
He'll
caution.
spin to the inside of the backstretch. Justin Allgaier going for a
As soon as you get it going, we're back under a caution.
Things got hemmed up
It'd
behind
go on and off,
Sheldon
probably.
Creed. Looked like he had to roll out of the throttle. Sheldon Creed did, coming up off turn number 2 and nowhere to go. And Mike Bagley was on from there.
And there is damage to the left front of Justin Allgaier's car. He just punched the inside safer barrier. He has damage on the left front. He has damage on the left rear. He can hardly steer the car. He's on the apron. Darts up onto the banking, brings it down onto the apron, trying to get to pit road.
Yeah, he slid all the way down.
Disastrous lap 69 for Justin Allgaier.
And Alex
His
called
left
it
front is
perfectly.
totaled.
They were all jammed up behind Sheldon Creed. They actually at one point stacked them 4 wide. Justin Allgaier, nowhere to go. Gets turned into the inside retaining wall, and Allen, now he's on pit road.
Wow.
They're going to try to fix it. I'm walking down there now. They're trying to assess as much as they can, but it's all left front. They're going to jack up
I don't
the
know if
left
they can fix that.
side of it and see what they have to do there. So I'll run down there and get the report on it. Bad day so far, though, for the 7.
Yeah, heavy contact with the inside safer barrier for Justin Allgaier. Team does not have quit in them. However, they are battling the damaged vehicle policy clock.
To show you how vehicle policy clock, guys. That's Allgaier. He just spun out. 4 cautions. 4th caution of this race of 16 laps in caution, guys. So I've got the stats below us here. You can see them below. Trying this new format. Do you guys like it? Love it? Hate it? Let me know in chat. Hope, try to make this better and better each week for you guys here. We're at 17 likes. Keep smashing that like button if you have not already. This is the best way to support the channel. It boosts and get more and more people in here, guys. So currently in the lead, we got Custer, Smith, Mayer, Hill, and the top 4 right now, guys. You can see here above me to the right is 1 through 20, and then right above me is 21 through 38. 2 are out of the race. Perez blew his engine, and Taylor Gray's car just quit. Jeff Gordon. Yeah, they're jacking his car up right now. Allgaier, they're showing it in chat. They're showing it on TV. They've got a new wheel on. They've cut off some of the front of the car already. Looks like they're cutting some of the frame off. Or some of the bars. They're cutting something off. I can't tell. They're jacking the car up and dropping it. on the front left. I'm not sure. They're just trying to get it bent back out so they can get him going.
Saturday afternoon. Glad you can spend your time with us, however you're listening to us and wherever you're listening to us from. We welcome you to Kansas Speedway, the Kansas Lottery 300, the opening round of the playoffs for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Cole Custer is the race leader as we work our fourth caution flag of the race.
That was brought out by Justin Allgaier, who nosed his Chevrolet into the inside retaining wall just leaving his pit road. Alan, you've been down there.
That is right, Kenneth. We will be here this Thursday night.
Well, they did as much as they could on the first go-around, just trying to put a bandage on it, if you will. They had the saw out. The whole front left is really caved in the wheel well, so they cut a part of that right off the car again, just trying to make sure there's clearance. There was talk about cutting some bars down there, but they just wanted to get it rolling so they could get it back and buy themselves some more time here on pit road. One big thing they want to do is they jumped on the hood to make sure it's sealed. You know, there's no air or anything leaking down there. They want to make sure it's as aerodynamic as possible if they can get back out there and make some laps. But right now, they just wanted to make sure
noise, guys. Let's make some noise here.
Make another lap and come
caution.
Back down
We're under our fourth caution of 16 laps.
Front, though, so that's a positive for this team.
Justin Allgaier currently 35th, 2 laps down as we run. And how does that translate to where we're running in the championship points here in the playoffs? He's now down to 7th. Only 10 points above the cut line.
Todd, you come to this first race of the playoffs, the first race of the round of 12. We talk about it time and time again, and it's obviously it's out of their control, some of it. You try to be mistake-free, get in, get out without an issue. Sammy Smith, issue. A.J. Allmendinger has had his issues on and off the track down on pit road. Now Justin Allgaier, these drivers are digging a hole, and it becomes very difficult to get out of.
This is why, as a crew chief, I always preach that this first round is about hitting base hits. Execute. Don't put yourself in bad positions. Come back out of here with a good day, because out of the 12 guys that are here, 4 of them won't do that. Let's not be one of them.
Now, for Justin Allgaier, this is a team that has, maybe by no fault of their own, come in with no momentum. They have now been involved in an accident in 4 consecutive races, and this being the playoff opener, again, not by his fault by any stretch of the imagination, where Sheldon Creed just simply had to roll out of the throttle, running out of real estate top side of turn number 2, and everybody just basically bottle-nosed right up behind him.
Let's talk more about Justin Allgaier, a driver that
guys,
he's just shy of 500 career starts. This, by the way, is a career start 465. He's won 25 times at this level. He's a fan favorite. He's done everything at this level, with the exception
win a championship. Yeah, and he's done
tough one to do.
So many good things for the sport of NASCAR racing. He was a NASCAR Cup Series driver for a while, in the Xfinity Series with another Illinois-based person. Of course, he's from Riverton, Illinois, right in the heart of the Lincoln State. And his
still under caution, ladies and gentlemen.
Brandt Professional Agriculture, Rick Brandt and that entire Brandt family, also based just outside of Springfield, Illinois. They have partnered up with Justin Allgaier.
They should be starting it back here any moment.
Things together, both on and off the racetrack, but they're just not able, as of yet, to get through and get the big prize in the championship. No, he's not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. You get 3 races in this round to try to advance to the next round.
The lights are off on the pace car, so
points out of
fixing
anybody,
to pull off, and we should be back under the green, guys.
Plus 10 to the cut line.
Alex, the news is getting worse for Justin Allgaier as he was hustling to play catch-up with the field for the restart. He's got a definite tire rub on that left-hand side, so as hard as they worked to try and clearance the tires, it didn't get done.
And it doesn't surprise, I don't think any of us.
That's going to probably be it for Allgaier.
He took a big shot to the inside retaining wall. The fact that he is out there, the fact the car is even rolling, is a bit of a surprise.
That is impressive.
All of us.
They tried.
Up to speed.
I didn't think they could,
find out. Green flag
based off how much damage he had.
75.
Allgaier stays on the racetrack.
We'll have a green flag, guys. 75.
Set by NASCAR
you heard it there.
Before the race starts. If he does so, the damaged vehicle policy clock goes off. They can take their time working on the car. Green flag back in the air. Sheldon.
Here we go, guys. We're under the green.
4 wide heading into turn number 1. They'll get a little bit more cautious and go to 3 deep. Not for long, though. Sam Mayer on the bottom. He's got got the lead off turn 2.
Sam Mayer.
Halfway down the back straightaway.
Mayer.
Almirola to race side by side with Cole Custer for second, with Chandler Smith looking on in fourth.
Sam Mayer has never led at the Kansas Speedway, but he may lead right now. Cole Custer right there stalking him to the line.
He's stalking him. He's getting him.
Number 76 further back.
Any Mayer fans in chat? Number 1 for Mayer fans.
Into turn number 3, and Allgaier's back on the pit lane. This time the damage is on the right side of the car. The battle for the leads on the backstretch.
It is Sam Mayer now. That'll claim the lead with that ongoing battle between Almirola and Custer for second. They have pulled away now from Chandler Smith as Connor Zilic behind them breaks into the
There we go. Thank you for those likes, ladies and gentlemen. Keep smashing that like button if you have not already. 19 likes. Let's try to get as many as we can.
Mayer, Custer, Eric Almirola, and Chandler Smith.
And you can add a new name to that top 5, young Connor Zilic, who struggled mightily in the early laps.
20. Thank you, guys. Let's keep hitting that smash that like button. Let's boost this to more and more people, guys. Come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
As this
Rock
ongoing
and
battle
roll.
for second continues, Almirola to the inside of Custer. Almirola with the slide job.
He took Custer way up the racetrack. Cole Custer
They're
had
getting
two
close to that
options.
wall, too.
Wreck Eric Almirola or roll out of the throttle and let him go. He chose the
Lap
latter.
32 of 45, stage 2, guys. Who's going to take stage 2?
Now into turn number 1. Almirola goes to the bottom. Custer goes to the middle. Chandler Smith goes to the top. Nobody able to make up any ground.
Almirola gets the spot. He'll pull away by 2. Now as Custer falls into the clutches of Chandler Smith, this is the battle for third.
And Brandon Jones is rolling. You heard Todd Gordon talk about Brandon Jones just a little while ago. By Jesse Love, by Parker Kligerman, running right now to the outside of Ryan Sieg. Let's follow Brandon Jones back to turn number 1.
He dusts off the Ryan Sieg machine with an outside pass down the front straightaway into turn 1. He'll slide up to the outside retaining wall, put the crosshairs on his team car, back to Benedetto.
Brandon Jones right now up to 10, faces a challenge from Ryan Sieg in the 11th spot, closer to the front. Battle for second is back on between Custer and Almirola.
Yeah, Cole Custer dove all the way to the bottom of the racetrack in turn number 4. Had a good look to the inside of Eric Almirola, but Eric Dave continues the momentum.
And the harder they race, the better Sam
Lap
Mayer
79 of 200 coming up on 80. Lap 80 coming up.
Cole Custer another 5 back, 5 more to Chandler Smith.
7 back to Connor Zilic. That rounds out the top 5 as everybody now starts to take a breath, recharge and refuel, and just basically
recharge and refuel.
Most recent restart.
Dave and Mike giving you the top 5. Mayer, Almirola, Custer, Chandler Smith, Connor Zilic. The rest of the top 10, Austin Hill, Riley Herbst, Sheldon Creed, Matt DiBenedetto, and Brandon Jones. That ongoing battle for second doesn't go away. Eric Almirola's got it. Custer trying to take it away. Further back, Mike, Austin Hill, Riley Herbst, they continue to battle for 6.
That is the battle just outside of the top 5, with Austin Hill the better of that battle. But Hill now looks in the rearview mirror, sees Riley Herbst.
He'll make his move. Can he?
Hill dials up the low lane.
Stays right on the bottom of the track, does Austin Hill, all the way through turns 3 and 4. Keeps his car wound up, that blue and white Chevrolet. Right behind him, Riley Herbst again looks for room to pass.
Battle for second heats up. Eric Almirola had a bit of a...
Almirola trying to get back in the lead. Can he get there?
Rear bumper.
A couple of solid battles inside of the top 10. We're discussing the Almirola-Custer battle for second, and then this ongoing battle between Austin Hill, Riley Herbst for that spot, with Sheldon Creed closing in.
Custer's right there in Almirola.
By Dave and by Mike, the ongoing will not go away battles that we have. We've got a good one between Eric Almirola, Custer, and Chandler Smith. You've got battles further back. We've been watching Brandon Jones, Austin Hill, and Riley Herbst. All the while, Sam Mayer shows the way. Driver out of Franklin, Wisconsin, age 21, has never led at the Kansas Speedway, Alex Hayden, until now, and they are looking good.
Yeah, they are, and he has really figured out intermediate-style racetracks, and we'll take Atlanta Motor Speedway out of the equation, given that it is now turned into a drafting track.
Sam Mayer.
Traditional mile and a halves.
He's got over a second lead currently.
Has 2
Kenneth,
wins,
Eugene, I would love to, Kenneth, but I have to leave right after this stream.
In the last 5 mile-and-a-half tracks was at Las Vegas back
I have
in March.
to
He finished 38th
take my daughter
after an
someplace
incident,
right after the
but
stream,
Sam
so I
Mayer
will not
has
be able to
figured
stream
out how to
tonight.
drive these tracks. And Todd Gordon,
Thank you
what
for
is
that,
it
though.
about
I
it? Because these
appreciate
are
it.
big,
I'd love
sweeping
to,
racetracks,
but I
but
cannot tonight.
for a driver, it takes some finesse.
Yeah,
It should be a great game.
I
hope it's a great game. I
momentum
want
works
to try to
and
I'm gonna
everything
record
of
it.
using the
Watch it
different
back.
lanes when you've got different things. Steve Post, what do you got to add to this?
Yeah, and really, you talked about finesse. They've been close all race long. Sam Mayer has got incredible talent. He's done good on these intermediate tracks, but he's also got Marty Lindley atop the pit box. And Marty
20 likes, guys. 20 likes.
coaching this young driver.
We're a fifth of the way there. We need 80 more likes. Can we get 80 more likes before this stream's over, guys? 5 more on lap 40 of stage 45. 5 more to go.
They've got a few more pit stops, but right now, Sam Mayer, led by veteran crew chief Marty Lindley, it's an awful good combination, and they've been able to shine, as Alex just pointed out, on these intermediate racetracks.
And they needed it. They have not been good. As a matter of fact, you could probably say they've been bad ever since they came out of Pocono. 37th at Indianapolis, 37th at Michigan, 36th at Atlanta, out front right now. A winner at Texas, a winner at Iowa. And Dave Moody out in turn 2. If you're going to get good for Sam Mayer, now's a good time to start.
Now is a good time to start.
Have a good time. There's no doubt about it. What you've done up until now, it can impact where you stand coming into a race like this, Mike Bagley. But if you put it in the wind and get it out front the way Sam Mayer has, it can change your fate in an instant.
And that is paying dividends for Sam Mayer right now. Remember, Eric Almirola was one of the fastest cars early on in the race. Eric can't
the stage. Who's going to take the stage, guys? 3.
But right now it's Mayer
3 to go.
Off turn number 4, 2 laps to go here in stage number 2. Sam Mayer, playoff driver.
Their radio is just a touch ahead of the actual feed here.
He has closed the gap now from 4 car lengths down to just 2. Maybe Eric Almirola has saved a little something for the final couple of laps. He skirts the safer barrier. Here he comes on the backstretch.
Sam Mayer leads now by 1 car length. Almirola is there.
Almirola
to the top of the racetrack. That's
catching Mayer. Is he going to pass him?
The nose of that Toyota to the middle of the banking off the corner.
Pay window is open. Stage points on the line. Can Sam Mayer close it out and get them all? He needs them all. But Eric Almirola is right there with him.
He is. He's right on his tail.
On the rear view mirror, trying to play a little bit of defense.
He's shaking and baking. Shake and bake, Ricky Bobby. Let's go. Let's go boogity boogity. They're close to the wall, too.
Off the second corner, gets a good head of steam up the back straightaway. He's going to go to the bottom of the racetrack. Mayer's going to take it topside, side by side for the lead in Kansas.
Here they come to the green and white checkered flag and a stage win on the line. Eric Almirola will roll out of the throttle. He lost the nose of his car, and Sam Mayer will win stage number 2. Trouble off turn 4.
Mayer.
Riley Herbst goes for a spin, coming to the green and white checkered
man,
flag.
right here at the end of the stage.
He may give up stage points in a rough finish coming to the stage for Riley Herbst.
Right here as the stage was ending.
Get credit for points. It's Sam Mayer winning the stage. Eric Almirola second.
Sam Mayer got that stage.
Third. Chandler Smith fourth. Connor Zilich will be fifth. Austin Hill 6th, Sheldon Creed 7th, Brandon Jones 8th, Matt DiBenedetto 9th, and Ryan Sieg will be 10th.
And Riley Herbst will be 16th off the front bumper of Austin Hill, as Alex Hayden pointed out, charging back to the green and white checkered flag. They tangle. Riley goes around, finishes outside of the top 10 and scores no stage points. Yellow lights are on around the racetrack. Sam Mayer, his second stage win of 2024.
Mom.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 20 likes. Stage 2 complete. We're on the final stage, stage 3. So 110 laps. Who's going to stretch it out and win? Let us know in chat. We're going to change our question. We're going to end that poll. 43 votes. We're going to put this question up here. We're going to do Smith.
Complete pit stops will be coming up shortly, and an update on Riley Herbst and what may be going through his mind. We'll talk about that in a moment from Kansas Speedway.
There is a new poll, guys. We got the new poll live.
The voice of NASCAR.
So who is going to take it? Let us know in chat. If you don't see who you're rooting for, put it in chat. Who you guys want to win this final stage? You can see below us our current lap leaders. Chandler Smith has led the most laps at 34. Cole Custer has led 26. Sam Mayer led 16. Almora led 12. And Brandon Jones led just 1 lap. Another advantage of this thing it has here is, where did it go? Movers. Since the last flag was SVG moved 1, Sieg 1, Poole, and Haim just moved 1. 5 best laps. You can see right below me, right over here, 5 best laps in mile per hour. Brad Perez, Mayer. He's hitting 156 mile an hour, but see what happened to him? So he's probably going to fall off that. His engine blew. So he is out of the race. Audio just went silent. Make sure it didn't.
Get to, but let's start first with Justin Allgaier, who has just come from the Care Center.
He's checked and cleared, but frustrating day. Justin, what happened on the track?
Oh, just, I don't really know. Really frustrating to have a day like today with as good of a very fresh agriculture Camaro as we had, and that restart there. The inside row kind of drove up to the top, and Sheldon, I don't know what happened with Sheldon there. We were all lifting, and I mean, I was completely off the gas and just trying to manage it, and we just ran out of room there, and it's so frustrating. I don't know that I've ever had a stretch like we've had the last few weeks in this sport, and I don't really know what we got to do different. But proud of the team, proud of the effort. They brought a really fast Camaro to the racetrack this weekend. It looks like Sam won the stage right there, I think. So Junior Motorsports Camaros are really good. Just gonna have to go next 2 races, and
go take it to them.
A little bit of a points buffer, but that's gone, and we're gonna have to figure it out.
It's far from over in terms of the playoffs. What do you look back on? What do you dig into in terms of your experience to get through the next 2 weeks?
No, just that experience. We got 2 kind of wild card races, but I feel good about the program that we have, and the Super Studio program and the road course program that we've got at Junior Motorsports. So it's not that we can't do it. We just got to go execute the next 2 weeks.
Justin Allgaier, tough start to these playoffs.
Yeah, it sure is. As pit stops just took place. Steve Post, what'd you have down there?
Boy, we had Chandler Smith's crew just busting off a quick one down here. They come in 4 tires, Sunoco Racing Fuel. He needs a little bit more grip. He feels like the right rear of the car is not down in the racetrack, so they made a minor air pressure adjustment. 4 tires, Sunoco Racing Fuel.
That Sunoco Racing Fuel, it's blood for them, guys.
Custer pretty happy with the car. Leads a little bit more overall grip. 4 tires, Sunoco Fuel. Flipped over. Austin Hill said his car was very, very tight, and that's what kind of led him up into Riley Herbst's car coming to the stage end, and it's 4 tires, Sunoco Racing Fuel as well. Riley Herbst, they gave that car a pretty good once-over, taking a look at it to make sure the damage is. Right now, Davin Restivo says it looks like it's all right, but they're bringing him down in, and he's weaving the car now as he heads back on the racetrack, just weaving it back and forth to make sure they have good clearance on the wheels.
Chandler Smith, the first off of pit road in front of Cole Custer and Eric Almirola. That's a top 3 off of pit road. We'll recap it for you when we come back.
All right, guys, I'm staying right here with you. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in here today, clicking on my stream, watching this with us, guys. But I need your help. I really need your help. Hit the like button if you have not already. We're at 30 or 20 likes, 32 people currently in here. Those likes help boost the channel. Let us know who your favorite driver is. And this is a new outlook for the stream. Probably my new racing look going forward. Let me know if you guys like this overall look and aesthetics. So try to make this better for you guys each and every week. The status, so I hope you guys can read everything. looking on my phone, it seemed okay. So I can't wait to put this on a big screen TV. I know some people shows that they watch on a TV, the stream. So I can't wait to put it up on my TV to see how this stream looks as well.
The Motor Racing Network, the voice.
Motor Racing Network, MRN. Bum, bum, bum. So we're under a caution after stage 3 or stage 2 completion. We're starting stage 3 here shortly, ladies and gentlemen. We've had 5 cautions today, 21 laps under caution. Many more to go. This is not over with yet. There's 110 laps in stage 3. Currently on lap 4 of it. So it's a lot of racing left to go. It's not over yet till it's over, guys. So don't drop out just yet. It's anybody's race here, guys. Anybody's race. Always remember that. 21 likes, guys. Let's smash that like button if you have not already. Best way to support us, guys. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Smash those likes. 1 like per account. You can't hit it twice. You hit it twice, it takes it away. So do you guys like this new look? Let me know what you think in chat if you like the new look of the stream. I do not show footage. NASCAR doesn't like to show footage, so I'm not showing live coverage anymore of feeds you may have seen on my prior streams. So this is going forward, the new look and effect.
Stage with Riley Herbst spinning off of turn number 4. Austin Hill was nearby. After he was able to right the car, talking about Riley Herbst, he then drove by this car and that car and all the way from the tail almost up to Austin Hill. But it would appear as though voices in his earbuds may have said, think twice about this. This is a long race. His spotter, by the way, is Joe Campbell, more than likely in his ear saying, do not do this. Posty, do not do this means do not drive up there. Do not do something dumb that could get us a penalty. And Riley Herbst waved it off.
Yeah, he did, and they were just screaming on the radio for him to get back into line, and he ultimately did and came down pit road. I had indicated he was weaving the tires because, well, he was worried about the tire clearance. Well, he kind of made a little weave and a bob toward Austin Hill.
Shake and bake it, baby.
That goes. To
Shake
Austin's
and bake.
side of this, the car is very tight, so the car's sliding up the racetrack up off from the corner.
23 likes, guys. Thank you for those likes. Keep hitting that like button. Let's get boosted.
Close to him. Austin was
30. Can we hit 30 here?
Nose up the racetrack, but Austin didn't feel like there was much he could do. He feels like he was almost avoiding the spinning.
The sound quality, is it still good for you guys? Let me know if the sound messes up.
The video evidence would support that. Yeah, it looked like Riley Herbst, the back of his Ford, was beginning to break free just before Austin Hill got there. Not sure if Riley had to crack the throttle or not, but yeah, Riley was starting to spin. That may be one after he goes back and looks at the replay when this is all said and done. He might give it the old whoopsie.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that he didn't get a penalty or do something that he would have regretted, because I agree with you, and I think Todd does, and I think anybody that has seen the video replay would agree that Austin had nothing to do with it. It was Riley getting loose off on turn 4, and Austin just happened to be there, and around goes Riley and through the grass. But that is now behind us. What's ahead of us? The final 103 laps here. The NASCAR Xfinity Series running the Kansas Lottery 300.
Let's go racing, guys.
Into the green flag. It comes out on lap number 97 with Chandler Smith.
The lights are off on the pace car, so
and
it's
he'll be
fixing
the
to
control
drop.
cars. They hit the Geico restart zone, and the green flag goes back in the air.
Here we go.
Custer on the front
Let's
row
go
to the
racing.
inside. Sheldon Creed
racing, baby.
outside on the second row pushes his teammate to the lead.
This time Custer unable to get that good jump at the drop of the green flag. He's going to get shuffled back to second, maybe third, as Chandler Smith works his way to the lead.
Here's Smith. He'll grab the point. Custer's able to wedge his way under Creed and in front of him. Here's Connor Zillage. He'll open up the inside line, dive to the inside of Creed in a battle for third.
Boy, Connor is rolling all the way
got Chandler
up to third
Smith
by Sheldon Creed, trying to run down the top 2, and the top 2 have got a good battle between them, and it's for the lead. Cole Custer and Chandler Smith.
Custer did not
we got the poll going, guys. Who's going to win it?
He's going to go upstairs all the way to the penthouse, trying to make a run at Chandler Smith for the lead.
It will not work that time through, at least. He'll settle in and ride in second. Mid-pack, there is a hornet's nest. You got him 2
It's a hornet's
and 3
nest.
wide, leading
They
on
are
each
2 and
other.
3 wide.
Daniel Dye's in the middle of that. So is Parker Kligerman, and Eric Almirola smack dab in the middle as well.
This is from
Smack dab in the middle. They're right there together, guys. They're all their deficits within a second.
Shane Van Gisbergen, a playoff driver,
It's hot.
smack dab in the middle of it.
Eric Almirola trying to find.
And they're in the back. They're even 4 wide in the back. 4 wide.
Benedetto is there. Daniel Dye is there. It is indeed a hornet's nest.
They are trying to get all that
Lap
sorted out.
9 of 110. 9 of 110. It's be 100 laps to go in this race.
Getting bypassed by Corey Heim.
Good call there, Mike. Let's go back, though, and pick up as they come off turn 4. They are 3 wide, at least 2 rows deep. Shane Van Gisbergen is right there. Parker Kligerman and others. Dave?
That's only going to work for so long before somebody puts a foot in the wrong position. They're not here.
That's right.
They're still 3 wide all the way through turn 2.
Here's Shane Van Gisbergen now with company to his left
SVG.
elbow. Eric Almirola, that driver that'll punch a hole to the inside. Behind them, side by side, and 3 wide. Leland Honeyman, Matt Benedetto, and
All right, all right, all right. Who's got it?
There, mid-pack, also up for the number 6 spot, where Ryan Sieg is on the move on Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones.
Down low now, it'll be Ryan.
Smith's led 40 laps. 40 laps for his leader. Fastest lap is Smith at 171 mile an hour.
Open up that inside line. The problem for Ryan, he wasn't close enough to make the pass. He'll try yet again in 3.
Boy, and A.J. Allmendinger being right there also just shows the resilience of A.J. as a driver and that team. They were down, just not out, and now they are rallying back.
Down, but not out.
Running right behind
Let's go.
Sam Mayer. A.J. Allmendinger, Alex Hayden, refusing to throw the towel in.
Absolutely right. He's still winless this year. He's gotten accustomed to winning here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, going all the way back to 2019. Allmendinger's won every year he's been in the series, except for this year, Steve Post, at least not yet.
At least not yet. AJ
Not yet,
Allmendinger
guys.
I had the chance to sit down with him on Tuesday Media Day, and he's very optimistic about going forward with this program. He's having a really good run here today. The car was very loose, but they've got it dialed in pretty good.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
In the 9 spot. AJ knows this round is a round to shine. He's really good at the big super speedways. Talladega's coming up next, and he is licking his chops for the 3rd race here. The Roval is the 3rd race. AJ Allmendinger thinks he can get wins and run for a championship this season. He's having a very solid day here right now at Kansas after a little bit of a rough start. They've really dialed this car in nicely.
Another driver licking his chops, running 3rd, Connor Zilich. Right now, he is riding just a car length behind Cole Custer. Cole running 2nd to Chandler Smith.
Off turn 2 and onto the back straightaway they come. You've got Custer in 2nd, who's beginning to lose touch with Chandler Smith and feeling a lot of company on his back bumper. Connor Zilich looking for a way through to take that spot away.
Connor Zilich, the bright yellow KOA campground car, now works into the number 3 spot. He's a driver that all he does is win, win, win. He's undefeated in the NASCAR Xfinity Series after winning at Watkins Glen International. He's won 5 of 7 ARCA Menard Series races, and Mike, he's on the charge again.
Yeah, it looked like he had a great run coming out of 2. Looked like he was going to open the inside lane, but he couldn't do it. He's going to go to the top shelf this time through, trying to get an outside line rolling against Cole Custer in this battle for 2nd.
94 laps are now remaining in this event. Let's give you a quick look at the top 10. Chandler Smith out front. Cole Custer, Connor Zilich running for 2nd. Sheldon Creed is alone in 4th. Austin Hill same in 5th. Brandon Jones, Ryan Sieg battling for 6th. 8th, Sam Mayer, A.J. Allmendinger 9th. Corey Heim right now running 10th.
As a matter of fact, we'll run you down the entire leaderboard, and it's presented by Napa. Elevate your engine's performance and help it run cleaner, longer with the advanced formulation and protection of Napa Full Synthetic Engine Oil. Available at Napa locations nationwide.
I gave you the top 10 here on lap 107. 11th right now is Josh Williams. He's having a good afternoon.
7 of 200.
Eric Almirola trying to climb back up the leaderboard. He led and has won some stages here. He is is right now 12th. Jesse Love 13th. Parker Retzlaff 14th. Parker Kligerman 15th. Riley Herbst 16th. 17th to Daniel Dye. 18th to Matt DiBenedetto. Kyle Sieg 19th, and Brennan Poole is 20th.
Shane Van Gisbergen has had a rough afternoon. He's 21st. Jeb Burton 22nd. Anthony Alfredo is 23rd. Leland
Alfredo
Honeyman
Pasta,
24th.
baby.
Kyle
Alfredo
Wedman goes
Pasta.
25th. J.J. Yaley is
Pasta
26th.
fans in chat.
Ryan Ellis 27th. Joey Gase is 28th. Sammy Smith 29th, and Jeremy Clements is 30th.
31st, Dawson Cram. 32nd is Patrick Emmerling. 33rd, Blaine Perkins. 34th, Ryan Vargas. Logan Braden right now is 35th. 36th, Justin Allgaier. More on Justin and the point implication here in a moment. Brad Perez out of the race, 38th. 37th. Taylor Gray out of the race, 38th. That's a look at the leaderboard on lap 109. Chandler Smith showing the way. What does that mean as far as the playoff picture is concerned?
As the green flag flew today in the Kansas Lottery 300, Justin Allgaier was the top
lap 18
of the
110, guys.
27 points to his advantage. But after the crash, he now is only 4 points to the good. Shane Van Gisbergen, he was on the good side when the green flag flew. He was plus 10. Shane Van Gisbergen now is below the cut line at -1. A.J. Allmendinger and Riley Herbst are tied for the last spot in on the points.
The NASCAR Powerball
New millionaire in Victory Lane. Who is that going to be, guys? Oh, it would not be me winning $1 million. That would be amazing, but I would not get that lucky. 22 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Our goal is 100. I guess I'll drop it down. There we go. Updated that. $55, guys. So we have Chandler Smith at 52 laps. He's led. Cole Custer's in second at 26. Green light is still going. We're at lap 113 of 200, guys. Lap 113 of 200. This is the final stage of this race today, guys. It's 110 laps. How many more cautions do you think there will be today, guys? Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Playoffs. We're in the playoffs, guys. Chandler Smith, Cole Custer, Connor Zillick, Sheldon Creed, and Austin Hill are the top 5. NASCAR. Lap 114, 115.
Kansas Speedway, the NASCAR Xfinity Series in the midst of the Kansas Lottery 300. 85 laps to go. We've had Chandler Smith be the driver. He's got a 1.1 second lead over Cole Custer. Chandler has been the guy that has been consistently.
Yeah, the next stream I have on here will be Monday Night Football,
there have been
guys.
other drivers that had
I haven't
their
got it
time
posted
towards
yet,
the top of the leaderboard,
but it will
have
be
found themselves at the back and trying to rally.
Get it posted
we
tomorrow.
talked earlier about Brandon Jones and his drive from tail end forward. We had a couple in this last situation. Riley Herbst got spun coming to it, lost his track position, ended up 16th, I think. And
be on the lookout, ladies and gentlemen.
He has recovered all the way up to 14th.
I'm going to put a community post out. I'm going to start putting a community post out on every Sunday.
By Eric Almirola's position. Had to repit, make sure everything was good.
The next stream will be Monday Night Football
into the top
and Thursday
10 at this
football.
point with a really impressive drive.
Just got by A.J. Allmendinger just a lap ago. Eric Almirola has rebounded to 9th. Chandler Smith, though, has been the dominant car here, Postman. He has led 60 laps so far of the 117 complete. 83 laps to go. Let's talk strategy to wrap this thing up in the Kansas Lottery 300. Posty?
Teams were last on pit road at the end of stage number 2. That was lap 94. So that puts a split to the end of the race right around lap 147. That's 53 laps from the end, 53 laps from the last caution. The fuel window is not much higher than that, maybe as high as 60, but there was some concern that they weren't even going to go 60 laps. So if we stay green, I would expect teams to come down lap 145 and 150. Now that would be if they do one pit stop to the end. Alan Cavada, there may be another key there that might make that pit stop, not the last one they do here for the afternoon.
Well, all the teams have 2 sets of Goodyears left, so there is the potential for 2 pit stops. Ideally, you open the fuel window, you come down, you get that one set, and you save a set for the end of the race. Should there be
I think so. That's a lot of laps left. Go on one set of tires.
Steve, let's say there's a caution just before the fuel window opens. There will be temptation for some of these teams to come down then, take that set of tires. That means speed. That means fresh rubber. So there will be some decisions made about when and if a caution
it is a
falls,
double hitter. I'm not going to be able to do
race
both. I'm just going to do pick one. I haven't decided yet.
That's going to be something we'll pay close attention to as this race rolls on. We're down to 81 laps to go now of the scheduled 200. Chandler Smith, Cole Custer, Connor Zilic, Sheldon Creed, and Austin Hill are your top 5.
And what Alan and Steve were just pointing out, and I think it bears repeating, brand new Goodyear Racing Eagles Todd Gordon is a difference of about 15 miles an hour compared to what we're seeing with tire fall off. Pole speed at 175. Right now they are running laps out here at 158. Ill-handling race cars, like Mike and Dave have been pointing out, sliding around this racetrack.
They have been getting close to the wall too.
New Goodyear Racing Eagles. I don't think anybody's going to pass
real
on that.
Close to the wall.
Yeah, I don't either. It just depends on where the situation comes. When you're limited on sets, you got 2 sets delays. Alan brought up there. Steve said probably 147. Being a crew chief, I'm thinking that fuel window, he's heard about 60. I think 140. Maybe those crew chiefs are giving him a little bit of malarkey. Might be 138. I'm going to come as soon as my fuel window opens and know I've got that set if we get a late caution.
There was a challenge and change inside the top 10. Eric Almirola got by Sam Mayer. That was for position number 8. There's a good race on going off turn 2 right in front of Dave Moody.
Yeah, they got a car up into the wall. They were 3 wide coming through turns 1 and 2. And one machine got up into the safer barrier. They've all sorted it out now as they make their way down the backstretch.
It's Corey Heim that got pinned into the outside wall, racing with Riley Herbst and Parker Kligerman. Corey Heim able to continue, but not after contact into the wall, coming to the back straightaway.
Josh Williams also in
looks
that
like he
mix
barely
as well.
tapped it on the TV. It didn't look as bad as they're saying.
Here they come into turn number 1. This time everybody's got to mind their manners and behave.
Just kind of tapped the back end of it.
Watching Eric Almirola's progress up through the field. Mike Bagley,
no caution yet. Don't freak out yet.
Just take your breath away in turns 2 and 3.
He slowed way down though.
Along the wall, the back end will kick out just a tick. He'll correct and basically just working his way against the wall. He's clipped it a time or 2, but it is
like the back end got real loose on him all of a sudden.
All these drivers that decide to lay that right rear quarter panel up against the outside wall and still stay in the gas at the same time.
Corey Heim, after getting into the safer barrier,
he's dropped all the way to 26.
Traffic has now elected to come to the pit lane with damage down
pitting.
the right
That's
side
what that
of his
red
car.
box means on him.
Yeah, they decided to come down. They weren't
status.
sure at first. They wanted to see if they could get back up to speed, but it was just
I've told you guys
that. At the moment, they're
status,
coming
that
in
red
for
box
fresh
means
Goodyears. Fill it full of Sunoco fuel and take the opportunity for a handling adjustment.
125 laps are now complete. 75 remain. Chandler Smith out front over Cole Custer, Connor Zilic, Sheldon Creed, and Austin Hill. That is your top 5.
Top 5.
I can't wait for golf this weekend, huh, buddy? Time flies. Love you, man.
It's a tough one.
Don't forget your knee brace.
I'm leaning.
We aren't in college anymore.
Moments
I want to try to do the Lions.
So
That's what I want to try to do.
From
I just got to
RSV.
figure out
if
my
you're 75
schedule.
or older.
Let me mute that so you guys don't listen to that silly commercials. Absolutely, man. It's going to be a great game. I think the Titans and Dolphins, the weaker of the two teams. But, hey, man, the Lions and Seahawks, that's going to be a battle. I think both will be good games, though. I'm hoping, But, hey, who knows? We still got in this race here. We still got the green. We're at lap 125 of 200. Stage 3, 35 of 110 in this final stage, guys. We're on the last stage of this race. Be sure to drop those likes if you have not already on the stream, guys. We're sitting at 22 likes.
On pit road, last lap. We'll update you on that in a moment. No change in the top 5. 74 to go here at Kansas. Chandler Smith has had the dominating car here this afternoon. He's led 70 laps. He's out front right now over Cole Custer from Kansas Speedway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
The voice of NASCAR. And they're going back to commercial, guys, but I'm not putting you in a commercial. I'm going to stay right here with you. Chandler Smith. He is killing it today. Absolutely destroying it. So is he going to take the win? Be sure to drop in the poll. We have the poll. Who do you think is going to win? Oh, Amora, you guys, there's 50% are saying Amora. There's only 4 votes of you guys. So be sure, if you have not already, vote in the poll. Thank you for those likes. We're 7 away. Our goal, we're dropping it to 30, but let's hit 30 likes on this stream, guys. All righty.
Smith right now showing the way, but Cole Custer now reeling him in. That is the battle for the lead. Chandler Smith
reeling him in, baby.
Connor's
reeling him in.
On Alex Hayden. Chandler's had the dominating car, but Cole Custer has just been there all day long.
Very consistent. Both of these drivers have inside the top 3 all afternoon long. There is traffic on the horizon as they go to turn 1.
Indeed, and what had been a bit of a walk in the park lately for Chandler Smith now has turned into a race for the lead. Cole Custer has reeled him in. He's within 5 car lengths on the back straightaway.
Yeah, he's got that lap traffic to deal with, so he's got to tend to that while also keep an eye in the rearview mirror and see what Cole Custer's going to do. Now the lap traffic is going to go double wide in front of Chandler.
Getting into lap traffic now. That's going to be hard to navigate.
And we will see that happen here, Mike, on lap 131. Now that battle for the lead right now separated by just 5 car lengths. So quickly to pit road. We saw Eric Almirola come there just a few short laps ago. And Alan, you can explain why.
Yeah, we talked about how dangerously close to the wall he was moving, and he was going through the field, but he got a little too close, brushed the wall, and turned into a flat tire. But what's interesting, though, when they came into the pits and changed the tire, it didn't look flat. I was down here with the Goodyear official asking, is there a flat tire? And it was a little confusion at first, but when you put all your weight on the right rear tire, you could see there was no air in it. Eric Almirola made the right call. It was flat. They had to come in and change it.
Almirola, 26th, 1 lap down, and he is not in position to get a free pass if a caution flag comes out. It's still Chandler Smith and Cole Custer. The fight for the lead. Exits turn 2 and heads for the backstretch.
Here they come now. It's Chandler Smith and Cole
he was
Custer.
Doing so good too.
2, and they've got more lap traffic. Sammy Smith is ahead. Leland Honeyman, Jeff Burton, all ahead for the race leaders.
Chandler Smith
all ahead, all aboard.
The wall. Cole Custer running
on that NASCAR train, guys. Let's keep it going.
Separation 2 car lengths. 67
All right.
Follow this battle for the lead.
Custer's been able to get close.
At 42 of 110.
Move on Chandler Smith. Let's see if the lap traffic will play a role here. They begin to make their way in on the Sammy Smith automobile.
Last time out of 4, Chandler Smith's car was dancing around. He had to chase it up the racetrack. See what happens this time through. Chandler's going to enter turn 3 up against the safety barrier. Cole Custer right in his tire tracks, about a car length apart, and again, Chandler's loose.
Oh, man.
He is, and that's going to give up another car length. Cole Custer is there. They close in on another playoff driver, the wounded car of Sammy Smith.
You can add Chandler Smith's machine to a very long list of ill-handling race cars as we get late in the run. Here comes Custer. He's going to look to the inside, try to shoot the gap and go up the middle, but he hasn't got the momentum.
They'll back away, and they'll follow Chandler up the backstretch as they bypass the left car of Sammy Smith. Again, Chandler Smith, top of the racetrack. Cole Custer goes even higher. Here's Smith. He'll pull his car down towards the bottom of the racetrack.
65 laps to go.
65 to go, baby. Let's go.
Smith has got the lead.
Let's smash those likes if you have not already.
Literally nose to tail heading back to turn 1.
Full head of steam for the General as he follows in the tire tracks of Chandler Smith. Smith by less than a car length over Cole Custer. More lap traffic, dead ahead off turn 2.
Leland Honeyman will be bypassed by the 2 that we're talking about. Jeb Burton about to be bypassed as well. Smith, Custer back to the top of the racetrack with Connor Zilich clipping the wall in 3 this time.
But he keeps his foot in the gas. Zilich does. They continue to race hard for the top spot off turn number 4. Around Jeb Burton. Chandler Smith with the lead. Cole Custer is right there.
Custer looking for some daylight, but he's got Burton to his left elbow. He can do nothing but continue to follow in the tire tracks of Chandler Smith. Now he'll jump to the bottom. Low line move off 2 as he looks for the lead on the backstretch.
Cole Custer's looking to the inside on the back straightaway, not finding the room he needs. He's going to drive it deep into 3. Smith is going to take the car to the top of the racetrack, side by side. Here comes Cole Custer to the bottom of the racetrack.
Cole Custer on the inside. Chandler
Connor
Smith
Zilich
loose off him turn number 4, and the battle for the lead is over. Give it to Cole Custer. Chandler Smith had to chase it, Dave, and he chased it back to second spot.
The briefest double clutch was all it took for Cole Custer to slide to the bottom, take the lead, and now with the lead in hand, he begins to pull away.
And within the last 5 laps, Chandler Smith's race car and the handling of it has turned to evil. That car on corner entry is sideways. It's sideways in front of me in the middle of the corner. He is a handful for that young man right now.
He's one of those drivers that
He's
would
pulling
love an
away
opportunity
steadily.
to get to the pit lane. We continue under the green flag. We're in our longest green flag run of the entire race at 42 laps and counting. Now let's pick up a good fight for position in turns 3 and 4. This is 9th and 10th, Jeff. Riley Herbst and Parker Kligerman.
Riley Herbst off of turn number 4 with the spot. Parker trying to take it away.
Parker,
as
can
they
you get
come
him?
across the start-finish line. They head back to turn number 1. It's Riley in front of Parker.
Kligerman working him hard, trying to take that spot away. Corey Heim is right behind them on fresher tires after getting into the wall a few laps ago.
Last time through, Parker Kligerman was practically pushing Riley Herbst to the apex of the corner, but he's not been able to get by. Here comes the Heim car with those fresher tires. Corey sideways now in the bottom of the racetrack.
There's a car that's really on the brakes trying to come to the pit lane. Corey Heim had to stand on the brakes himself to prevent an accident. He'll lose a ton of ground for this ongoing battle that is in front of him, but not on the same lap. It's Cole Custer, however, up front by 0.8 of a second over Chandler Smith second, Connor Zilich third, Sheldon Creed fourth, and Austin Hill fifth.
To show you how easy it is to
screaming down there, guys. We're 139 of 200 laps to go in this race. Stage 3. We've had 2 stages complete. We've had 5 cautions, 27 laps under cautions. Our lap leaders have been Chandler Smith at 76 laps, Cole Custer at 29, Sam Mayer at 18, Alec Amora at 12, and Brandon Jones at 1 lap leaders. Fastest laps in mile per hour was Chandler Smith at 171, Cole Custer at 170, Jones at 169. The last 5 laps average speed, Alec Amora is at 159, Kyle Weatherman at 158, Corey Heim at 157. So it's coming down here to the end, guys. We're down to
Speedway, more green flag pit
of
stops happening in front of Steve Post.
Yeah, Sam Mayer brings his car into the attention of the crew. Pretty happy with that automobile. Going to be 4 tires, Sunoco Racing Fuel, minor chassis adjustment. Austin Hill was in the last lap. Here's A.J. Allmendinger getting pit service. Riley Herbst really happy with the long-run speed of his Ford Mustang. 4 tires, Sunoco Racing Fuel.
Sunoco Racing Fuel, guys.
Camaro of Connor Zilisch has gotten better throughout the day. So is the driver. A little slow on this pit stop, though, after he drove all the way to the top 3. On and off after 4 tires, Sunoco Fuel, but a slow stop for Connor Zilisch, Steve Post.
Parker Kligerman brings his car in. It's been a really solid top 10 run for Parker. The crew around to the right side of this car. Very happy with it. Race leader, our second place runner, Chandler Smith, is in as well. Chandler's way down at the exit of pit road, so he's still got a long way to go. Kligerman continues his pit service. Parker Retzloff getting pit service.
Hey guys, be sure to get everybody here on this stream. Share this with your friends and family. Hit the like button. Let's get a bunch of people in here. We've got a milestone at the end of this stream. We're hitting 5,000 subs. We're gonna.
His teammate Chandler Smith loved the way. Sheldon Creed loved the way his car was trending. They were on and off with a clean stop. 4 tires, a little adjustment. Sunoco Fuel, Steve.
Down here, we're going to have a problem down here, whether they get through this cycle of pit stops or not. There is a tire rolling out to turn number 1. Here is race leader Cole Custer in.
Tire rolling out. Catch it, tire.
Double 0 on the side of it. It is Cole Custer around to the left side of the race car. 4 tires, Sunoco Racing Fuel for Custer.
And we have the caution flag because of that Goodyear Racing Eagle.
That's our caution.
That has rolled off of pit road and into
Way to
the
go,
ball
guys.
field, and that's not a good spot for that.
Pit
so
crew,
we
come
go
on.
under the caution flag in the midst of a round of green flag stops. We'll recap it when we come back.
Oh my goodness, guys. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we're counting it down here. 144. 145 of 200, so 65 laps to go. We're under our 6th caution of this race, and it's due to a tire off a pit rolling out on the track.
position, 54 laps to go. That loose tire came from Parker Retzloff. NASCAR with no choice but to put the caution flag out to go out to retrieve it. They have yet to do that. So again, we work under the caution flag. Now, we were in the midst of green flag stops. Brandon Jones has yet to come to pit road, and currently he is the race leader. But again, he's going to have to come to pit road in a moment. Before that happens, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Motor Racing Network.
I'm texting my wife a recipe right quick.
Speedway, 53 laps remain in the Kansas Lottery 300. For the NASCAR Xfinity Series, the playoffs beginning here this afternoon, the round of 12, and we are right now with 53 laps to go. Jeff Striegel alongside Alex Hayden and the crew chief Todd Gordon. Dave Moody's out in turn 2, Mike Bagley in turn 3, an 82-degree Saturday afternoon with Steve Post and Alan Cavana on Pit Road. Time now for a mid-race update brought to you by Pfizer.
10 lead changes among 5 different drivers to this point in the race. Chandler Smith has led the most laps, a total of 79. We've been slowed now by our 6 caution flags in today's race. Sammy Smith, one of our playoff drivers, got in trouble early. Matter of fact, on lap number 6, he has not been able to really rebound at all. When you look at the championship point standings, after a crash and out of the race for Justin Allgaier, finishing today's race in 36th, Allgaier went from the top of the point standings to 8th place as we run right now, the last driver in by 10 points. Riley Herbst, A.J. Allmendinger, Parker Kligerman, and Sammy Smith are currently the 4 drivers on the outside.
And because we were pitting under the green flag, 15 cars are on the lead lap. Those that have yet to come to pit road include Brandon Jones, Josh Williams, and Daniel Dye. That is your top 3. Shane Van Gisbergen, 4th, has to come to pit road along with Matt DiBenedetto and Anthony Alfredo. Jesse Love last pitted on 93. He's got to come to pit road along with J.J. Yaley, Ryan Ellis, and Sammy Smith. But again, Sammy is a lap down. How does this change the complexion of the race, Todd?
Yeah, I think it's worked out for a few guys. I think, Shane Van Gisbergen's going to have to come to pit road here, but puts him in a situation. The one I'm curious about, Eric Amarola. They came at 125 because they had a right rear going down. This would be their last set of tires to put on at this point. I almost think they've got to come do that and keep this set of 20 lappers as a kind of insurance policy.
Pit lane is open. Here is current race leader Brandon Jones peeling off the racetrack. He will come to the pit lane in front of Alan Cavana.
And that timing of that caution was good, the team says, for Brandon Jones. They're going to put 4 tires on and
guys.
try to just free the car
this
up
is crazy.
The nose side of it, not working.
Yeah,
for
there's
Jones
6
on
caution, and it was due to
a got hit by a tire. But
off
Sunoco fuel for Brandon Jones. A little long on this left side, though, giving up a lot of time, Steve Post.
Shane Van Gisbergen brings his car in. They
SVG.
continue to work to tighten that car up. Anthony Alfredo was in, and here's Jesse Love in.
Get some pasta,
Jesse,
baby.
Not what he was hoping for. That car has been tight throughout the course of the day. Another chassis adjustment. That is a big one. 5 rounds in the right rear. Late in the day. That car is evil. Jesse Love, left side tires are coming off the car. Sunoco Racing Fuel is plugged in. 1 crew member under the side looking at the left rear shock as well. So, man, they are really still fighting an evil race car for Jesse Love as he continues to work on that
Jesse
car.
Love.
To work of that car here on pit road.
Buddy Love
Total
from Nutty
cars
Professor.
have elected to come on to pit road. We'll reset it for you when we come back with
51 laps to go, guys. Be sure to like this stream. We got something crazy happening here at the end. I may have a surprise for you, so let's get as many people in here as we can. We're currently at 31 people in here. That's what it shows. 31 of you guys in here. 22 likes. Hit that like button if you have not already. Let's get this out to more and more people. Share this. Let's get a bunch of people in here and see what happens to me at the end of this stream, guys. Wild one. Our next stream will be Monday Night Football. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys real quick now. I do my best to try to cover every race that I can. Unfortunately, going forward, I'm not going to be able to cover NASCAR on Sundays. I have an obligation that I am coaching my son's flag football team, and our games are on Sundays. So for the next little bit, I will have some breaks, but I'll post it if I can cover that game, the race that week. But my main goal is to coach flag football on Sundays. So Sunday afternoon, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I will be checking up on NASCAR on Sundays, probably, most likely. So going to miss it. But hey, I'm coaching flag football, being there for kids, guys, trying to be a good role model and teach these young men how to play it the right way. So that's what's going to be happening coming up. I know it's playoffs for Cup Series. So who knows? If I get done with the game in time, I can catch the end of a race and cover it with you guys. I may do some of those. So I won't be able to cover them like I normally have been, like this race. I do apologize about that, guys. I will miss y'all on Sundays. But, hey, we're going to be having fun at the flag football field. So that's just a little PSA, and I'll do a video about that. I'm going to probably just make a video and let everybody know what's happening.
On and off of pit road, so we can reset it for you. Cole Custer, Alex, pitted on lap 144, and he has reassumed the race lead.
And he'll be the first
150 of 200, 50 laps to go.
Outside as we get the one to go. Chandler Smith
one
is
to
second.
Go, baby.
Austin Hill is third. Sheldon
I'll be right
Creed
back, guys. I got to go show my wife something.
Brandon Jones
so
sixth. Josh
I got to help her with something real
seventh,
quick. Take me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Daniel Dye is 9th. Matt DiBenedetto is 10th.
Shane Van Gisbergen is 11th. Anthony Alfredo, Ryan Ellis, J.J. Yaley, Ryan Sieg. That's your top 15. Then we get to some playoff drivers that have a lot of work to do with 49 laps remaining.
Jesse Love is 16th. Corey Heim 17th. Playoff driver Sam Mayer is 18th. Brendan Poole 19th. Another playoff contender is A.J. Allmendinger. He's 20th, and he's got Riley Herbst and Parker Kligerman right behind him. They, too, playoff drivers.
21st, 22nd there. Sammy Smith. 25th and still a lap down. Justin Allgaier, the other playoff driver, he went home early as he hit the wall and is out of this event. So we're down to 49 to go. We stack them up double file, getting ready for a restart. Cole Custer is up there and ready to go. Behind him is Chandler Smith. Austin Hill electing to fill the hole downstairs to the inside on Cole Custer. Behind Austin Hill, you've got Connor Zilich and Brandon Jones. On the outside, Cole Custer, Chandler Smith, and Sheldon Creed, 49 to go here this afternoon.
Make their way up off of turn 4 and head for the Geico restart zone, and the green flag goes back in the air. Racing yet again. Cole Custer on the outside lane. He gets the jump and pulls the field to turn 1.
He's quickly away with the lead. Let's see if he decides to come down the racetrack and block the low line advance. He does not. He'll stay in that middle groove. He leads Austin Hill. Hill under attack now for second.
Cole Custer just trying to get while the getting's good. He'll pull away by 3 car lengths over Chandler Smith, who will break away from Austin Hill in third. Connor Zilich and Eric Almirola round out the top 5.
Boy, watching them storm into turn number 3 as hair raising, coming off turn 4, stays the same, 3 wide, 4 wide even further back. Top 2, though, beginning to break away.
Yeah, 4 wide heading for turn number 1 is risky to say the least. They're going to short it out to 2 and 3 wide now as they all chase Cole Custer to the backstretch.
Austin Hill's got double-barreled action at the back door. He's got Eric Almirola to the inside of Connor Zilich. Right now, Hill's in third as they continue their side-by-side battle behind him for 4th.
And the fast cars right now at the bottom of the racetrack. We'll wait and see when the tires begin to wear just a bit, when they start moving up. But the man on the move yet again, Dave, is Eric Almirola.
He has had some roadblocks and some challenges this afternoon for sure, but he's also had one of the fastest race cars all day long. He's up to 4th, and he's closing in on Austin Hill.
And Chandler Smith is closing in on Cole Custer for the lead. They're separated by half a car length. Custer's going to bring his car to the bottom of the racetrack. Chandler Smith looked wide for just a moment in 3.
Maybe the best short-run car all afternoon is right now running second, Dave, and Chandler Smith. Cole Custer's going to do everything he can to keep him behind him.
Smith is within a car length right now for the moment. He'll just follow in his tire tracks now. He takes a look to the inside. Chandler Smith wants a whiff of the lead. Can't quite get it off turn 2, but he's not done yet.
Cole Custer bobbles a bit coming off the corner. That gives Chandler Smith the opening that he's been looking for, but Chandler can't capitalize. Again, the general to the bottom of the racetrack, and Chandler Smith drifts up a lane and a half.
He does, but Cole Custer maintains the top spot. Daniel Dye last lap pulled up the racetrack, fell to the tail end of the field as we look down now at a great battle for position number 1.
It is back on for the lead. Chandler Smith to the inside. Cole Custer to the outside. This time Smith is dead even. then onto the backstretch.
Ford and Toyota side by side for the lead. They lean on each other for a moment. Custer's going to crowd him. Chandler Smith down low.
Let's give some shout-outs.
In the middle of the racetrack.
Side by side, here they come off of turn number 4. 44 to go. Chandler Smith
44 to go, baby.
Cole Custer up against the fence and taking the lead. Chandler Smith
back in the lead.
Hill, and then you get back to a good battle between Eric Almirola and Connor Zilic.
Boy, Connor Zilic, the youngster, really putting on a show right now, going head-to-head with veteran Eric Almirola. Nothing to choose between the two.
It looked for a moment like Austin Hill was going to get gobbled up by this battle. It's not happening at the moment. Almirola and Zilic going at it.
He's in fourth.
Position number 4.
They switch lanes in turn number 4. Almirola went to the bottom. Zilic goes topside. Zilic now thinks about a crossover. It's not quite there at the moment.
Yeah, but he's not done trying. He pulls right up onto the back bumper of Almirola. Eric runs midway till the apex of turns 1 and 2, then slides up to the outside wall.
Positions 3 through 7 basically stacked up nose to tail. That time out of 2, they all use the outside wall. This time in 3, Hill is the only one at the bottom of the racetrack, while Almirola and company are exploring higher options.
Let's follow up on a couple of stories. Number 1, Daniel Dye had driven into the top 10. Driving for colleague here this afternoon. He'll drive for them full-time next season. A great drive for Daniel. He is stuck on pit road, hearing it's an alternator battery issue that
alternator
has him
battery,
dead
that
in the water
stinks.
and on pit road. What about Cole Custer, Steve Post, and his ongoing battle with Chandler Smith?
Cole Custer none too happy with the way he got raced by Chandler up off from turn number 4. He felt like he was there, and Chandler just rode up the racetrack. They quickly cued the radio. Cole was complaining about it and not too happy, and they said, don't worry, just as you guys pointed out, Chandler Smith is a good short run speed car. Cole Custer's better on the long run. They said, let's just get him over the course of the long run. So Cole settled down now as he's chilled out, and he is just running his laps here in the second spot, waiting to see if Chandler Smith again falls off as far as his speeds goes over the course of a run.
Still plenty of racing to go. 40 laps to go this time by. Chandler Smith leads Cole Custer. Eric Almirola now up to the number 3 spot. Austin Hill goes to 4th, and Connor Zilic rounds out the top 5.
Mom, me.
All righty, guys. Top 5 there. We're cruising it down here to the end. Currently, we have Chandler Smith, Cole Custer, Alec Almora, Austin Hill, Connor Zilic, top 5. You can see here we've had 6 cautions for 33 laps. And Chandler Smith has led most of this race, guys. He had 79 laps he's led. 41 to go. Lap 69 of 110 of this stage. We're in the final stretch, guys. Final stretch here. Who will take it? We got our poll going. Don't forget, we got our poll going here. 8 votes, guys. Don't forget to get your votes in. Let your voice be heard in the poll. When it gets to the last 10, 15, 20, or 10, somewhere in there, we'll end the poll, see where we're at.
Smith is beginning to leg it out just a bit on second place. Cole Custer, it's up to 1 full second
Cole
now.
Custer, baby. 7 away from 30 likes. Let's get this to 30 likes, guys.
With 38
Can we hit
laps
30
to go
likes?
from Kansas Speedway. This is the Motor Racing Network.
30 likes is our goal for the stream. Hey, we can hit it, guys, with your help. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Just smash the like button 1 time. That's all it takes. If you do it twice, it takes it away. So do you guys like this format? Is this too much, too busy? Just curious to hear from you on this overall look. Driver points, I'm not sure about that setting though. I've thought about taking that one off. Start your engines. Corey Haim. Let's see who's going to take it here, guys. And the radio is coming back.
36 laps to go in the Kansas Lottery 300 here at Kansas Speedway. Don't forget, we're not done racing on the Motor Racing Network. When this one comes to an end, we'll hand things off to Dylan Welch, Chris Wilner, Jason Toy, Wendy Venturini and the team for MRN over at the Martinsville Speedway, 7 o'clock Eastern time for the biggest, most prestigious late model race in the country, the Valley Star Credit Union 300. Stars of late model racing ready to go on the paperclip with a grandfather clock on the line.
Well, that's just such a great race, isn't it? They just do a wonderful job for all of the late model teams at the Martinsville Speedway. Coming up a little bit later on tonight, Daniel Dye off of pit road. Too late there to salvage any type of a good run here this afternoon. Chandler Smith, though, Dave, has had a great afternoon. He's led 91 of 166 laps.
Wow.
And he's looking pretty good right now, too.
I would say so, too. His car is running great tonight.
Mike Bagley, he's been able to put Cole Custer and the field at arm's length.
Yeah, he is definitely picking them up and laying them down right now, but he does have some lap traffic ahead.
They close in.
Closing on that lap traffic.
Back markers. That is going to be Daniel Dye, who had the unscheduled pit stop. Dye now 10 laps down, back in the 35th position.
You know, Dave weighing in on Chandler Smith, Cole Custer, Mike Bagley on the other end of the property, down in turns 3 and 4. Cole Custer has had his share of laps at the front of the field, 42, and Cole Custer hoping that this good long run car, Mike, will pay off now with 32 laps to go.
Well, that's been the trend that's been happening. Here's the difference between Cole Custer and Chandler Smith. When Cole commits to the high lane, and by the way, that car's worked well all over the racetrack, bottom, middle, top, but when Cole commits to the high lane, he stays there. But at least in front of me in turn 3, Chandler will start at the wall, and then by the time he gets to the apex of the corner, he'll pull that Toyota down to the middle of the racetrack.
Allergies been kicking me lately, guys. I hope you guys are all staying well.
Different approaches to this end of the racetrack for the top 2.
At 81, Chandler Smith, guys.
It's been 48 laps. We're currently 20 laps into this run. So if this race stays green, this will be the longest green flag run of the entire race, and we'll find out whose car is going to stay with them throughout the running of this the remaining 31 laps.
And Todd, we all remember that when we had that 48 lap run, we saw, to use Mike Bagley's words, evil race cars out there. Drivers just wanting a caution, begging for a caution to get onto pit road and get tires. If we stay green, this race is not over yet.
No, it's not over yet. And I would wonder if we would have one of those evil cars step out to the point they bring a caution. And most of these guys on pit road have a set of stickers left. It could be really exciting in that respect.
It could be, but when would it be too late to come to pit lane, Todd, to put on those last set of tires?
Oh,
or
man,
do you even
I don't know.
think about making a
what do you
green
guys
flag
think
stop?
on that, the pit?
I wouldn't come under a green flag, no. I would run this one out at this point. As long as I've got enough fuel, I'm gonna run this to the end. If a caution comes, I'm coming to put tires on.
Right now, the top 2 continue to run right together, and that, of course, is Chandler Smith and Cole Custer. They're separated by only 5 car lengths. Now, they have stretched it out over Eric Almirola, who is running in position number 3.
80 of 110 to go.
Running 4th.
170, 30 laps, guys. We're down to 30 laps.
The rest of the top 10, Sheldon Creed by Austin Hill, at least for the moment, they go 6-7. Jesse Love, Josh Williams, and Anthony Alfredo complete the top 10 with 28 laps to go.
Something that we need to factor into this, because we've heard our pit reporters Steve Post and Alan Cavana talk about the potential fuel window. A max of 60 laps, but nobody's really 100% sure on that. It could be less. Austin Hill, our 7th place runner and playoff driver, was the first to come to pit lane under green flag to start that cycle. He did that back on lap 140. Our current race leader, Todd Gordon, pitted on lap 143.
Yeah, this is true, but if you think about that, at 140, he still had all the caution laps that came beyond that bought him some more. At worst, you're probably 2-1, so every 2 caution laps, you recover another lap of running distance. I think Austin can make it. If 60 truly the number, he's in good shape, but if he's more like 56, he might be on the edge.
26 laps to go, and here's my observation. And Bagman weigh in. I am seeing Chandler Smith, race leader, vary up his line. We saw that before, and Cole Custer now is beginning to run him down.
Cole Custer is whittling away at the advantage. It was 5 car lengths for the longest time. It's down to 4. Lap traffic is a factor, but Chandler Smith is pedaling as hard as he can, negotiating the traffic as best he can.
Both of those drivers, Dave, are going to have to do it a little harder because Eric Almirola is the man on the move.
He's still got some work to do, Alex. He's still multiple seconds back, but he clearly has the fastest car on the track. And earlier tonight, Mike Bagley, we saw that on the long run, he was far and away the best.
I think the front two should consider Eric Almirola. He's beginning to catch them both, but the battle for the lead, it's tightened up even more. It's down to 3 car lengths in 4.
Chandler Smith trying to hold on to the lead. Cole Custer trying to take it away late. Separation 2 car lengths between the top 2 headed to 1.
Custer did not like the way that Smith took the lead away from him a number of laps ago, so he may not be inclined to be a total gentleman in this pursuit. He is within 2 car lengths as they make it off turn 2.
Chandler Smith is strong from the exit of 4 all the way to 1. Cole Custer is strong off the end of the back straightaway and through the center of the corner. Here he comes again. Going to shut it down now to a car length and a half off the corner.
And if you recall, Cole Custer none too happy with Chandler Smith with the way Chandler raced him for the lead earlier. Custer is right there on the back bumper headed to 1.
Lap traffic will come into play in another lap or so. The Corey Hines machine is dead ahead. The Daniel Dye machine dead ahead as Custer tries to reel in the leader, and Almirola is beginning to close.
Custer just changed his line coming out of 2, pulled the car to the bottom of the racetrack, and then pulls it back up against the safer barrier. Here's Smith. Here's Custer. Custer's there on the back bumper for the lead.
Boy, right around the outside of the racetrack. Will he cross
Chandler Smith
over?
is tough, guys.
He'll follow.
He's got
Smith
it.
Across the line. Top 2 now, nose to tail.
Nose to tail, baby. Who's going to take it? Smith, Cole Custer.
Advantage. Here comes Custer. He'll go to the middle of the racetrack, try to shorten up the line. He is right there off 2.
Chandler Smith is a marked man right now because Cole Custer is poised in position and he is ready to pounce. Both drivers up against the safer barrier. Here comes Custer. He's going to look again out of 4.
Chandler Smith.
They're going back and forth. They're getting real close to the wall too.
Very slow on the back straightaway, hoping he'll be able to make it back to pit lane as the battle for the lead goes to 1.
Here they come into turn number 1. Another lap car will give way down on the bottom. That's the Daniel Dye machine. It's still about a car length between the leader, Chandler Smith, and the runner-up, Cole Custer.
The approach that Chandler Smith takes in turns 3 and 4 is what Cole Custer's doing in 1 and 2. They both start out at the top here in 3, and then Chandler slowly migrates down. He'll change that approach this time. Here comes Custer again looking wide.
Custer's trying to get it. He's right there.
Running 3rd and closing in. That is Eric Almirola.
Almirola moving on up.
Cole Custer.
He is not only trying
to move on in there, guys.
Multiple car lengths off the lead with every passing lap as the leaders, the front 2, continue to battle for the spot.
Custer again dipping down to the bottom of turn 2, trying to get a whiff
Who's going to take it?
Across the nose of that
Who wants it more?
Close into a car length. Lap traffic directly ahead for the top 2. The car that's in front of them is Patrick Emmerling as they work off the corner.
Here comes Custer again. By the way, Dawson Cram was able to creep his way on the pit lane. We stay under the green flag. 20 laps to go, and the battle for the lead is in turn 1.
Custer keeps trying to creep up to the outside on the exits of turn 2 and turn 4. Chandler Smith has had no problem running him up to the fence to take the line away. This time, they're nose to tail.
More lap traffic they bypass on the back straightaway. Eric Almirola is within a dozen car lengths. Cole Custer is 1 car length behind Chandler Smith.
Cole is right there.
And don't you know that
he's trying to get by. He's pushing that car.
Almirola is closing in, Dave, and if he's going to win this race, Cole Custer, he needs to make short work of Chandler Smith.
Yeah, I don't think he's got anything more to give than he's giving already, Jeff. He's
giving her all she got, Captain.
7 or 8 laps. Eric Almirola, the 12 car length disadvantage, is now 8 on the back straightaway.
Leaders racing down the back straightaway with more lap traffic coming up. Jeremy Clements in front of the leaders. Smith about a half a car width off the wall. Custer all the way up against the safer barrier.
Cole again tries to stick the nose to the outside of Chandler Smith. Now Custer crosses over side by side for the race lead.
Side by side.
Cole Custer to the inside. Lap traffic, Jeremy Clements ahead.
Lapping traffic now. This is going to go down the wire, ladies and gentlemen.
Chandler Smith will hold him off.
Chandler Smith able to keep Cole Custer at bay, but now it's down to a half dozen car lengths. Eric Almirola mowing them down as Smith and Custer are forced to the inside of the Clements lap car.
And Alex, last lap, Cole Custer, Chandler Smith side by side just past the start-finish line, making slight contact. A whale of a save by Custer, but at that moment he had to give up the lead.
He did.
Who y'all got? Who do y'all got?
Just set back,
Custer going to win it?
And now figure out another way.
Get down to 10 laps. We'll end the poll. Be sure to drop your votes in the poll, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to vote in the poll here, guys.
Of Eric Almirola. The top three now have cleared the lap traffic, have clean racetrack in front of them.
16 laps to go here.
16 to go, guys.
Kansas Lottery 300, Kansas Speedway,
Kansas
NASCAR
Speedway
Xfinity Series. Watching the battle for the lead off turn number 4.
This is a battle. It is a battle, guys.
Got it, but once again, here comes the General Cole Custer.
Custer is the strongest in the center of the corner at both ends of the racetrack. He can roll the center and get back to the throttle early. Chandler Smith cannot. Here comes Custer again on the outside.
Cole Custer 1 car length behind as
Can
they
he
have
get
clear
it, guys?
racetrack to work with. They have
Smith has led 104 laps of this race.
Which to work, and that private space is about to be joined by Eric Almirola.
Again, Custer looks to the outside of Chandler
Almora's
Smith for
in
the top
third.
spot.
He's right
Exiting
there.
turn 4. Smith continues to give him a look to the outside lane, Dave, but Cole can't do anything.
And Eric Almirola has stalled out a bit in his pursuit back there in third place. He got within 8 car lengths, but hasn't been able to close any further as the leaders hit the backstretch.
Chandler Smith dips low out of 2. Custer dips lower. Single file, virtually nose to tail. This time in 3. Both Smith and Custer take it to the top of the racetrack. Here comes Custer, going to take a peek again.
Chandler Smith trying to win for the third
Man, they're
time
right
on
there,
this
neck
season.
and neck.
14 laps to go to keep it out front.
Who's
Cole
going to take it,
Custer
ladies and
running
gentlemen?
second, third, but like you said, David, stalled out at 8 car lengths is Eric Almirola.
It's going to be a long final few laps for Chandler Smith as he is wearing Cole Custer
14 laps to go.
off turn 2. The car length
Here at 10, we're going to end the poll. If you did not vote in the poll, be sure to vote.
Laps to go now for Chandler Smith. These are going to be the longest laps of his
10 laps
life.
are going to end the poll.
He's just trying to keep Custer behind him, but Custer again with mounting another run.
Stay here to the end, guys. We have a surprise at the end of the stream. Share this with your friends and family. Get everybody in
Leland
here.
Honeyman's car now right in front of this battle for the lead. Honeyman keeps his car to the bottom of the racetrack.
Around Leland Honeyman, next lap car in line, about 10 car lengths ahead. That'll be the J.J. Yaley machine. Custer running an inch off the wall, trying to get a run off turn 2.
Smith had got a great run out of 4 that last time through, was able to pull away from Custer. Now the separation, about a car length and a half. But here comes Almirola. Almirola is now less than 5 car lengths behind them.
This is the closest.
Andrew Wilson, thank you for subscribing, my friend.
Laps. As a matter of fact,
I
Dave, let's put the
appreciate you.
top 3 now nose to tail. Chandler Smith, Cole Custer, and Eric Almirola.
Smith by a car length and a half over Custer. Custer by 1.5 over Eric Almirola. Anybody's ball game as they go to the outside of J.J. Yaley.
This has been a seesaw battle back and forth.
Don't forget, everybody, we're trying to hit 30 likes on the stream. We're at 23. 7 away.
Almirola joins into this battle as they put another lap on another lap car. J.J. Yaley at the bottom of the racetrack.
Veteran driver Yaley does not want any part of messing up
188 of
this
200
top
laps.
spot and potentially
12
for
left
the
to go,
win.
guys. 12
Chandler
laps.
Smith gets by. Custer gets by, and here comes Eric Almirola.
Front 3 now are literally nose to tail, separated by a car length each. Chandler Smith, a groove off the wall. Cole Custer, an inch off the wall. Eric Almirola running a full groove lower.
They were in very
right there. They're in the line.
Single out in I formation up the back straightaway.
I formation, like a football formation.
Here's Custer. He'll look wide to get out of 4.
Chandler Smith, middle of the racetrack. Cole Custer.
They're lapping cars, coming up on lap cars now.
Custer won't let him. Across the line they go, side by side for the race
lead. Side by side, 11 to go. 11 laps to go, guys.
Custer to the outside. He'll roll the outside groove.
He's getting close to that wall.
Chandler Smith will slam the door right in Eric.
He did. He cut him off. He's like, not on my watch, buddy.
Custer's wide. Here comes Almirola.
Oh, he's up there side by side now.
Crossover and go back to the inside.
Oh, he's trying to. He's shaking. He's shaking and baking.
The Goodyear tires are
Ricky
wearing
Bobby.
out. The laps are getting fewer. 9 to go.
10 to go. We're ending the poll, guys. The poll is ending.
For his life, and there is heavy-duty lap traffic dead ahead now.
They're hitting a lot of lap traffic, guys. It's going to be tricky for them to get through.
The Logan Bearden car.
Chandler Smith is no longer a factor. He is fading. Now it's down to Custer and Eric Almirola. They are separated by 4 car lengths with several lap cars directly.
Chandler Smith. I think he's giving it all she got. He's still in there. He's not out yet. 9 to go. 9 to go, guys.
And slowly but surely, Cole Custer beginning to inch away.
He is beginning to drive that getaway car now. He's turned what was a car length advantage into 4, maybe 5 over Eric Almirola. And indeed, Chandler
Smith it is, guys.
Custer is the one that's the closest to the
Custer is leading.
The racetrack. Almirola's about a quarter-width car off the wall, just trying to get some clean air on the nose of that Toyota Supra.
Corey Heim off the pace, nearly spun the car in the tri-oval. He'll get it to the apron in turn number 1. We're down to 8 laps to go as the battle for the race lead
8 to go, guys. Who's got it?
Here they come into turn number 1. Cole Custer has opened it up to 5, maybe 6 car lengths. Another 8 back to the third place machine, or another 12 back to the third place machine of Chandler Smith.
Corey Heim looks like he may be out of gas. He's slinging the car back and forth. A definite problem for Corey Heim. Hard to tell if he's going to be able to make it back to the pit lane, but he is coasting off the end of the backstretch.
And we agree with you, Mike. He may indeed be out of fuel. Corey Heim trying to get the car from turn 3 around 3 and onto pit road. We are down, Alex, to 6 to go. Cole Custer,
6 to go, guys. They're fighting it out.
Connor Zilich and Sheldon Creed. All of our focus has been at the front of the field, and for good reason.
Custer's stretching his lead out.
May just make it all the way off of turn 4.
He's almost half a second ahead
to pit road, and that's going to keep us under the green flag. 5 to go this time, Dave.
5 to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Trying to close out a good drive. He comes across the start-finish line. He's headed your way.
And the prayer answered for Cole Custer as Corey Heim makes his way to pit road without the benefit of a caution flag. But Cole Custer is not out of the woods yet. Here he comes off turn number 2. Eric Almirola is right there on his back bumper.
Almirola has shut it down
now.
At the car length, virtually on the back bumper.
He's right there. This is going to go down the wire, guys.
Cars is Brennan Poole. Poole is in the lane of Custer. That's going to force Custer to make a decision off the corner.
The other car there in front of the leaders is A.J. Allmendinger, a playoff driver. He's the last car on the lead lap. 4 laps to go as they flash by the start-finish line. Heavy traffic in the battle for the lead.
Almirola got a great run off turn 4 down the back straightaway. He's going to look to the inside on Custer now. He'll go to the middle lane, trying to split the difference between Custer.
Right here, guys. They're running it down the wire.
Make that Almirola will back away.
5 to go.
Cars have been cleared. Clear racetrack for these top 2. Custer takes it to the top of the racetrack. Almirola angles his way towards the center. Almirola's there in 4.
3 laps to go in Kansas.
He's right there on his tail.
Trying to throw the block, but it's not going to work.
They're coming up on lap cars still.
Lead across the start-finish line and lead back to 1.
He will slide up across the nose of Custer.
4 to go.
Custer
4 to go.
Crosses him over and goes to the bottom of the racetrack. They are side by side through 1 and 2, wheel to wheel for the lead with less than 3 to go.
Side by side to the backstretch. Almirola with a better run. He'll have the lane. He'll have the speed. He has the lead. Custer goes to the top of the racetrack. Almirola now slides.
He is. He's right there on it too.
And Almirola now goes to the bottom of turn number 4.
Oh, Almirola is making his move.
2 laps to go in the Kansas
and
lottery.
Almirola's got the lead.
Right together in turn 1.
Now it's Almirola trying to get away.
And Custer's back underneath. He dropped low.
Almirola, a little bit more lap traffic to deal with as he makes his way off turn 2.
Question is, did Cole Custer back away to save, or is Almirola hitting the afterburners and checking out? Separation between the top two. Put it at 3 car lengths as they work their way off the corner.
Well, if he's saving anything at all, he's going to have to use it right now. The white flag is waving at the
white flag, baby.
In the Kansas Lottery 300. Eric Almirola across the line. Right behind him comes Cole Custer.
Custer's giving it all he's got, but he's going the wrong way. It's gone to a 5, now a 6 car length advantage for Eric Almirola, who's off turn 2 for the final time.
What a comeback story for Eric Almirola today at the Kansas Speedway. Timing it perfectly.
Wow. White flag is out, Kenneth.
Cole Custer taking the lead and pulling away now for the final time off the corner.
Here he comes up off of turn number 4. Checkered flag will go in the air. Eric Almirola driving for Joe Gibbs Racing wins the Kansas Lottery.
There's your winner, guys.
Eric Almirola.
12th
start.
Hey, 25% of you guys in the poll said he was going to win.
Xfinity Series win. Cole Custer will finish 2nd. Chandler Smith will be 3rd, Connor Zilic 4th, and Sheldon Creed finishes 5th.
What a race, guys. What a race.
And I'm up on the pit box with the winning team. Let's talk to him now. There was nothing easy about this.
They're excited about that one.
Yeah, incredible drive from Eric. It was awesome. Never give up.
Yeah, tell me about the flat tire and coming back from that.
What's that?
Tell me about the flat tire and coming back from it and everything.
He came back.
Yeah, we hit the cautions came out perfect for us. It was.
What a race, guys!
Right?
What a race!
He drove incredible. I mean, the fit go. We didn't have any tires.
The number
left.
20 car, Eric Almirola, takes the
so
checkered
much emotion
flag.
right now. Why?
I mean, this is we came here to do this. This is the goal the whole week to come here. We accomplished it.
One position and one position only. Eric Almirola pulls it off for the team.
The 40-year-old driver from Tampa, Florida, comes across the start-finish line one more time. Let the celebration begin. Eric Almirola has won the Kansas Lottery 300.
NASCAR fans, thinking about heading to the track? The official NASCAR Tracks app is the ultimate resource for planning and attending your next event. Discover tickets, event schedules, maps, and facility information to make your experience memorable. Get notified of the latest happenings right on your mobile device.
Ready, green flag, green flag.
New for 2024 is scanner access right from your phone.
Got a race to win, my man.
Listen to driver and team communications while at select NASCAR tracks. Download NASCAR Tracks today on the Apple App Store or Google Play. NASCAR fans, the time is now to turn your love of racing into
running back over the stats of the race. We had 6 cautions for 33 laps of caution.
Rewards points by watching races at home, playing fantasy, completing challenges, and visiting tracks.
As a blind person unable to keep up with what's going on, I am glad to have you.
What are you waiting for? Sign up for the free NASCAR Fan Rewards loyalty program today at NASCAR.com/fanrewards.
Welcome, welcome.
NASCAR Live Race Day continues on the Motor.
All right.
Toyota Supra up against the outside retaining wall right at start-finish line and melting
He's
down.
doing his burnout of them
Good
tires.
set of Goodyear Racing Eagles. The celebration is on. We'll hear from Eric Almirola coming up in a moment. Coming up just shy, Cole Custer and others. Steve Post.
Chandler Smith ran a heck of a race.
Place finish. Cole looked like a really good day, a solid point day, but also so you get down and have a conversation with Chandler Smith. Just kind of put a bow around all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sick of getting cleared on restart and him just drive me into the fence. Like, he didn't even have me cleared. He just drove me in the fence. So it's just a joke, really. I mean, I told him if he's going to race me like a clown, I'm going to race him like a clown. So it's just a joke
tension
that
there.
race like that. And it's going for the win, but he's going to have it coming back to him now. So that's his problem. But I can't tell everybody enough about our car. I mean, our car was awesome. NXT, CW on it, Ford Performance. I mean, it was a really fast car. So I think we should have had to win. We just burned our stuff up getting back by him.
There we go. Cole Custer very happy, and Cole on the radio talked about how happy he was setting himself up for a good week next week at Talladega Super Speedway. Chandler Smith down here. Chandler, as you're down here debriefing, Chandler, tell me about the race, the conversation with Cole, and just how you process the way that one played out.
Yeah, no, my number 81 Quicktime Prox GR Super was as fast as Xfinity Internet, especially on the short runs. It just needed to be a little better on the longer runs. Just lost some front turn there, and the 20 and the 00 were definitely better than us after 20, 25 laps. So needed to be a little bit better there. And then obviously he's frustrated. I held him up for quite a few laps and did what I needed to do to try to, win the thing. I knew if he got by me, he was going to drive off into the sunset. And regular season, if that happens, I'd probably give him a little more room, I guess. But I guess he got to my outside. I never got told or seen that he was to my outside. I could feel him. I could feel him with the air. But he never fully got there,
hey guys,
so I just took his air
24 likes. Let's get 6 more likes on this stream.
Yeah, held him up for quite a few laps, and I guess he
got
wasn't
something
happy about
exciting
it, so.
happening here in just a minute. So
there we
hang
go.
tight
That's
with
Chandler
us here.
Smith. Fair assessment, it sounds like, of what happened out there. Connor Zilich down here after a solid 4th place run. Actually, let's catch up with Sheldon Creed, and we'll get Connor here in a second. Sheldon Creed down here talking to Steve D'Souza. The top 5 continues, but how did you get that one today, Sheldon? Because there were points you weren't near the top 5.
Yeah, no, just fought hard all day long there and just worked on our balance all day to get it better and better. And certainly I thought we got a lot better, just lacked on the short run, and we kind of fall there. And then, yeah, there after like 25 laps or so, I could go pretty hard and pancake the fence there. I don't know, 30 to go or so. So happy to get another top 5 for our team and, yeah, keep our playoffs going.
Playoffs going, momentum, that's for sure. Connor Zilich down here. We'll get our final comments from our final driver inside the top 10 down here, or top 5 down here, a 4th place run. Connor, you and I chatted before the race. You said you were going to school and learning. You wanted all 200 laps here. You got all 200 laps. What did you learn here today and your level of satisfaction with that 4th place finish?
Yeah, really satisfied.
On,
mainly because
guys.
I went out, I ran all the laps. I finished outside the top 10 in stage 1. And, just worked my way forward all day and had a really fast race car there from Junior Motorsports and everyone at Arctic and KOA. It was a lot of fun getting to experience that and just, running the fence for the first time. I'd never done that before, and these cars have almost no downforce or side force, so I was hung out a lot more than I've probably been in my past in my career, but I enjoyed it a lot. It was a ton of fun racing against these guys, a lot of respect out there. I tried to show as much respect as I could.
Right,
Hopefully
guys,
I didn't make anyone
I'm
mad.
gonna mute that for a second. We have something special here. Hold up. All right, let's change the view to this. We got Timothy here. Move it up just a touch so you can see Timothy. Say hi, Timothy.
Hi.
Don't get it on all my stuff, so don't splatter. We can't splatter and get on the computer. So here's what I promised you guys. Promise you, water on my head. We hit 5,000 subscribers. So here's I don't have a bucket, but we have a pitcher. I don't want to use a mop bucket on my head. So we're going to use just a water pitcher. All right, here he goes. Now, not in my ears, just on my head. And there's ice in it. He put ice in it. He's got ice in it, guys. I hear it. Oh, man. That is cold. That is cold. Go. Ah! Woo! Are you teasing me? Oh! Oh! Come on. You just gonna tease me with it? He's got me. He's got. Oh, man, that's cold. There's ice. I'm getting an ice bath. Ah! 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 That is cold, right?
It's not finished.
You're not finished. All right, come on. Don't get it in my ears. Can't get it in my ears. I don't have an eardrum. Woo! All right. Can't see. Man, that is cold. That is cold. All right, guys. That is it.
No, it's
I gotta go. We gotta go. I have to run my daughter somewhere. Beetlejuice. All right. Guys, y'all have a great one. Thank you for coming out. And we'll see you guys again Monday. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you to our new subs tonight. Hey, we love you guys, and we'll see you guys very soon. Very soon. Thank you guys. Audio.